you good? We're not recording. What's your name?
No, we are. We live now.
Chanel, nice to meet you.
Oh, you recording now? Yeah, you did
Yeah,
say
we
that.
live.
So live,
It's
yeah.
live. It's on
Watch.
YouTube.
So who would y'all say is the best one?
Now, I say between Harry Antoine Russell and Richardson Hitchens, in my opinion. You know what I'm
That's not like favoritism.
Why was I just about to say that?
You
You saying that because y'all
Bro,
go to the
I'm
same
pro
gym?
New York.
I was just
Everybody
about to
know
say
Don't get me
that.
wrong, I fuck with them. They're solid, but that's not like favoritism. I know you fuck with them.
I keep it
Yeah,
real
but
though,
it's-
shit. Now I'm pro New York.
So what's your
Yeah.
favorite one for you?
I don't think I have one. I think I'm just very excited to see how the class develops. I don't have a favorite.
I do want to see all them fight each other. I think that's what kind of be messing the game up. That certain fighters don't be wanting to fight each other. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That be making it whack. Because then you can't really tell who the best. Like if they're not fighting each other.
Why don't they want to fight one another? Is
It,
it like
I
a
think
friendship? Or?
I think it kind of be money. What you think, shit, man?
I think it goes back to like they have like this Floyd thing where
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
scared to take a
Yeah,
loss.
nobody want the.
And then
old,
now when you
yeah.
get a loss, all of a sudden like your record's blemished and now you're not valuable. But that's not true.
Yeah.
Because that's why I love Caleb Plant. I would
Mhm.
fuck with Caleb Plant to death
Oh yeah,
because
Plant, I love
he's
that.
not afraid to take like he's gonna fight anybody, win or loss, he's gonna come back and he's gonna show that he's a dog.
Facts.
Yeah.
But everyone else is scared. And so that's the little dilemma right now with boxing that I hope everyone gets over because it's fucking the game.
That's why what's his
My
name?
language.
The one who lost the Canelo, what's his name?
Edgar.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, Plant's calling you out. Why you keep like dodging?
Word.
that?
Yeah.
Who
It's
never
kind of
got
that.
there, be honest.
Plant.
I got Caleb. Just checking.
That's Edgar, my little bro, but
He getting
Caleb Plant is nice.
Plant
He's
is dog.
nice.
bro.
He's nice, bro. He's nice.
I knew Plant was real when he slapped
Oh, Charlo, yeah. That was crazy.
That
That was crazy.
Yo, and he did it in front of his family.
And it was mad loud, son. Like, you can't slap me that hard. Son.
Yeah.
I mean, if you give me a little slap, I'm gonna be mad, but I can get over a loud slap like that. Nah,
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Slap period is
that's
crazy.
crazy.
A slap period is just
A
crazy.
slap period.
In front
That's
of
like
my-
the most
in front of my family.
Disrespectful than a punch to me. Like,
Nah, it is.
Word.
I'd rather you punch me.
yeah.
Yeah, like, let me tell y'all a story about Caleb Plant.
Mm.
Listen, this is from my perspective. I'm not saying it's true or not, but from my perspective, this is back when he fought Darrell. Like, what was that, like 2 years ago now?
Yeah, that was like 2 years.
2 years ago. Yeah, like November-ish, around there. So we went down to the garden, me and my homeboy, and I'm sitting on the right, and then like you get like the LC, so I'm on the right side of LC, and the other side is Sosa and Julian, right? So I'm yelling, it's like third round, whatever. I'm yelling, I'm like, and I'm drinking. Don't get me wrong, I'm drunk. I'm
So you was wilding.
I'm wilding, but I'm like, I see this, I know I see it. So I'm yelling it, and then Sosa goes, "Yo, go tell him." I'm like, "How am I gonna tell him?" He was like, "Here." So Sosa gives me.
The pass.
Supposed to give me the pass. So now my drunk ass book it, boom, around the ring, this way, all the way to the other side. Because I was like in the white corner, he was in the opposite corner over there, and then you got to walk all the way around to get there. So my drunk ass run. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. I told him left foot to the body, left foot to the head.
And that's what.
he did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
If you see
crazy.
this, you're welcome.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You should be coaching them.
I should.
Fact. She a coach. She a
Nah,
coach.
nah,
Yeah, she
that's
do.
what I'm saying. I was watching Zay's thing because I hit up Zay and I'm like, yo, bro,
That's my boy,
we gotta work. So I'm just scrolling through his page
Yeah.
and I see somebody doing mitts. You do mitts?
Oh yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, she nice.
I
son.
bet.
Yeah.
So that's why I was just like, oh wow. I had never seen that before. Like I'm not a boxer, so I'm pretty sure you probably seen.
There's a few
you
of
know
us
what I'm
out here.
there is.
Okay,
There's a lot of
I
like
see that,
women who
That's-
honestly like. I know, like me personally, I was doing Muay Thai first and then boxing, but if you put it together, about like 20 years. But like even like in New York, you had Raquel Harris. That's my girl. Like she was doing it for mad long. And then like if you look at like the broad spectrum, the women that's like holding mitts and that's coaching, you have McQueen. I don't know her real name. What's her real name? I can't pronounce it. That's what the problem is. You have like Coach Ken. Like there's coaches out there that's doing it, but it's just not as much.
Okay.
But it's a new
there.
thing, like
Yeah,
catching
I
on.
feel like it's
social
growing.
media.
Yes, you know, I
Yeah.
How did you
a lot
like?
of it is going
Because
to-
for me and my family, I ain't gonna lie. Like the women, they're not really athletic. They're not into working out. How do you even get involved in that?
I was
I'd be
raised by
shocked.
men.
Okay.
I was raised by men, the
Are
savages.
you into boxing? Well, obviously you're knowledgeable on it.
Well,
Do
no,
you
definitely. I think no. I done pad work and stuff. I don't do like anything professional or anything like that. But honestly, I got into boxing just through my family. It was just like family nighttime. You know, I come from a Puerto Rican background, so like they were heavy on that. You know,
y'all born with the gloves in your hands.
You know, that's how I really got influenced into it. So you know,
That's crazy.
That's
That's dope.
And I get hyped when I see that because I be trying to force my sisters to work out there.
Bro. To this day, I can't get nobody from my family no women from my family to get involved. Like, yo, like what y'all doing?
I have this theory because like y'all not gonna like this one, but I feel like women, we're very detail oriented.
Yeah.
So very, very analytical. So I do feel like if more women were in the space and we're doing more of like the analytical side of boxing, I think that boxing could really, really grow. Just because of how detail oriented we are.
I don't think
we get down to specifics really.
I feel like that's so opposite. I feel like men are more analytical than women.
No, you know what it is?
What?
Like on paper, women is. On paper, I think with logic, with certain logical things we are, but when it comes to like on paper, crossing T's, dotting I's, women got it, bro.
No, here's what I'll say. Because all right. I'm trying to really break it down. I feel like a lot of times what I've seen, women go based off of what they feel, like the guidelines and all that.
Business wise. I know personally, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Personally,
I'm talking too personal.
Yeah,
all right, let's talk business now. I'm trying to think business. Yeah. But it's just all right. Sometimes when it's just business, I think women go a little too far. Like they're too
that's true.
It's like they're trying to overcompensate. It's like
wait, why? Because they're too successful?
No. I won't say no. Success is great. Success is like all my bosses that were women. I hated them. They you know what's crazy? After I got fired from them, we were cool. They were like, I had to be that way because I just have to show nobody can play with me. But women have
to be that way, especially like in male spaces. Like I feel like a lot of females feel like if they don't do certain things or they don't abide to certain rules, like then they're not gonna get that respect from their male counterparts, and that's where
that's probably true. That's understandable. That's understandable. But sometimes it'd be like, slow down, baby. We respect you too. You don't gotta do that.
Yo, kid, I'm gonna say some real shit. Right, and y'all ladies might disagree with me, but think about it, right? All right, so look, a woman as a coach, right?
Yeah.
Because the woman coaches is fire.
Okay.
But I think, say before the fight, the guy I'm fighting is talking crazy.
Yeah.
Now I mean he's saying disrespectful to get under my skin and make me want to get out of my game plan. I think the woman coach will get emotional about it and be like, yo, you better knock him out. Like make you try to forget everything you practiced in training. Am I wrong? Because I think women is more emotional when it comes to like, yo, he was talking crazy.
Doing what I was doing before, going personal.
That's
maybe.
But that's when I think sometimes women do mix. Now I mean personal stuff and like.
You know what? I think in that situation, I don't think it's man or woman. I think it depends on the person because like I've seen men react to that situation and they throw hands. It becomes a scuffle.
And that's emotion as well.
What's his name? Hit homeboy with an egg. You know what I mean? That's what was kind of. It's just mind game. It was Eubanks. You know what I mean? Like so stuff like that. Like I think it's just more so how people handle stuff under stress. So I don't think it's man or woman. I think it just comes down to like
who the person is.
Yeah, who the person is.
I'll be honest.
Because I would never react like that in the situation. I'm the mediator normally.
You never had a fight coming up and a chick do something that gets you tight and you just forget everything you trained about. You just start fighting like you in the street.
I feel like you gotta expect that. I feel like in a conversation, it kind of comes with the territory, like they're gonna kind of try to come get under your skin.
You gotta be mentally prepared.
I feel like it's hard to get under my skin personally. Just because, like I said, I was raised by animals. Excuse my language. So my brothers, I love them. My brothers, my cousin, my father, but they're wild. Like we used to do crazy things in the house. Like we used to have rubber band fights. You know them big ass Costco rubber bands? I'm 7 years the youngest. So they shooting them across from shoot me in my eye and my face. And I'm like, all right, let's go. You know what I mean? CD wars, like the big CDs. You raise a certain way. I think your environment plays a part.
Do you have to be with a person who is athletically inclined as well?
I don't think I can answer that because I'm single.
No. But history, your past. Like,
that's a good question.
A man who's like, listen, babe, I like to kick my feet up afterwards.
That's a good
I'm
question.
not running. I like that she just said that because yo, a lot of guys get flack for like pushing, working out on their women.
Yeah.
A lot of guys get flack, but here
Facts.
you are saying
Yeah.
you cannot be with a guy he doesn't want to work out. He just wants to. If he gets big, he gets big. He's busy.
That's a whole other conversation.
Okay.
You know, so like,
happy, but not that happy.
so no, my thing is, I think it's less about like if you big or not. I think it's more so like, do you care for yourself? Because long term, it's like, if I want a family, so if we're not gonna be here for our kids, then I don't really want you here at all.
I agree.
You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. But he could have been active in the past. God forbid he got an injury, whatever. I'm not gonna. That's how things, you know, that it happens. So I'm not gonna judge nobody for their circumstances. However, I do think I would connect better with somebody that's active. But I don't want you in my world. I do not want anybody in my world. I want my world is my safe space. I like my boxing world. To me, you know, you could play soccer. I love it. I love me a football player, like soccer. You know, anything but boxing.
Right.
Or you really cannot be in boxing at all. Like,
I'm not gonna close the door completely, but preferably no. I think it's personally because I'm trying my best to maintain my integrity as a female coach in boxing. I don't want to ever be associated with somebody and they try to take away from what I've worked for over the last few years.
Yeah.
So that's where it really is.
Have you had bad experiences like that before, or that's just a?
No, I'm scared of it. I've never.
Okay.
I probably did like one boxer in my life.
Right, she's right, because things can be misinterpreted. You know, like you can work so hard for something and then you're dealing with somebody and people start giving you a different
you only got there because of this.
Right.
Meanwhile, I've been in this game since I was 10. You know what I mean? So like, why you do that to me? I don't want that.
Did you want to fight and box when you was younger too? Did you like? All right, my son is 9. I force him. Like he has to run a mile, 2 miles. He has to.
Yeah.
And he has to work out. But there's times he doesn't want to. And I'm just like, yo, I understand. But it's kind of like the same way you have to do homework, you gotta work out. Like it's non-negotiable.
That's how you gotta be, bro.
Did
you want to do it or were you forced?
I wanted to, so I was like kind of pushed into sports. Like my mom, I love my mom to death. She fucked up. She put me in ballet first. And I cried.
That makes sense.
Look at me, come on. So I cried every day that she put me into swimming, and then later it was karate, but it's too structured for me. I'm more of like a free spirit. Excuse me. Yeah, that's too.
I wanted to do karate when I was younger, yo.
I thought so, and then when I did it, I was like, I don't feel like I get to express myself. So I ended up. Long story short, I grew up in a household full of pit bulls. I came home to a house full of pit bulls when I was born as a baby, and then my dogs had puppies when I was like 9 years old.
I thought she was talking about her brothers. When she
Nah.
I got bad brothers, and that's what we are.
I can't tell the difference.
So she got a dog that's mad big, like her dog. How?
My baby.
Yo.
My baby.
A bit that it don't look like no bit. I don't know because I always like little dogs. You know what I mean?
You like the little dogs?
I'm scared of big dogs. I'm scared of big dogs, bro. I don't know what. I feel like they could turn on you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but
see, dogs. I can't. I'm scared of dogs like that.
That's smooth.
You don't think they could get mad and sometimes turn on you?
Maybe if you're mistreating it, maybe if you're mistreating,
you might discipline. What are you disciplining it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I've seen situations go sour. So you know,
with dogs,
with
dogs, like the
with
dog.
dogs, yeah. I had I had a friend that had like a kennel. She ran it with her husband, and sometimes she would come over. She would bring over like the dogs, and we would help with her kennel situation. And you know, she had one of the dogs. He was really good trained, but one day I don't know he just saw another little chihuahua, and it just kind of went into a rage and attacked the chihuahua, and it killed it. You know, and it was like,
killed it.
It killed it, yeah, because the way that it like clenched on its neck, it ended up killing it, you know. And it was an unfortunate situation. We had never seen anything like that happen with that dog, but it was just something that happened. And from what I heard, that dog was getting riled up by another dog outside before it came in. So it could have just been a reaction, you know, like
Dang.
But it's unfortunate. Those situations do can happen.
I could see how that happened. Yeah.
I love dogs. I love pits. You know, I had at that time I had a pit. I had a bully pit. So you know, she had kids. She had little puppies too, so you know,
Yeah.
it was unfortunate to see that. But
We Haitian, so we're not allowed to have dogs.
Yeah, y'all not at all.
Haitian,
Haitians not allowed to have dogs.
You know what
They're
it
not
is.
allowed to have dogs or air conditioning.
Yo, that's hilarious. So let me break it down. Let me break it down. Let me break that down.
I've never heard
Only in the
that.
parents
before.
heard it. Tell me I'm
No,
lying.
let me break it down. So
Dog shit in a Haitian household is dead.
yeah, my pops always wanted a dog, but my mother was like, hell no, so we never got a dog, right? Now let's go to the AC because that's a very pivotal, well, let me say significant conversation.
You have to buy your own.
Not even that.
No.
Yo, we got ACs all throughout the house,
Can't turn.
but you don't ever better turn it on. Don't. It gotta be. Hell has to be like. It has to be the rapture.
What's the
Like,
reason
lit-
though? Like what?
They feel like they gonna be spending money forever.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
money.
You know,
It's
I
a
grew up
money
with my
thing.
parents. My parents, we live in Long Island.
Yeah.
My parents always sending money to my family in Haiti, but we can't turn on the AC for
That's
5
tough.
minutes.
That's tough.
You wildin', man. You
That's
wildin'. You wildin', son.
That's tough.
They're like, penny pinchers and all that. But
see, I didn't know that.
also, I'm fun. It's surprising you say this. The couches always had the plastic on them.
Yep.
You
Yeah, I
never
came
take
from
the
that
plastic
too.
You
off.
can only touch it on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Maybe Easter too. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of like
Yeah.
maybe word.
I
But,
feel like that's real big in a Caribbean household. That
the plastic,
the plastic
right?
on the couches.
I hate it, man.
That
I
was crazy
hate
in
it.
the 80s. And
I never
Yeah.
understood the living room you can't touch because
Oh, that's off limits.
that I could never
Oh,
understand.
It's like
It's-
towels
I
in
think
the
it's
bathroom.
so much
Yeah.
money in that living room.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
use it.
I'm telling you.
Yo, what?
Can't
My
sit in it,
my
can't
mother
touch
would
it,
walk in the living room
That's
and she could see the
crazy.
smallest
Yeah.
lint on the floor from all the way across the
I'm not gonna
room.
lie, I got Romero's on one of my parlays. I'm
Yeah,
still
I got
sorry.
Romero's too.
Yeah, me too. Hello.
Is he winning though? Cause it's like Devin just running around. Like I ain't
You
see
see
him.
the
do
pilot?
shit.
Yeah, he ran into
No,
He's
but-
not landing.
Look, based off the sole fact that if Devin and Ryan win today, they get a rematch. He has to knock Haney out.
Oh yeah,
As
for
long-
sure,
as
for sure.
long
Yeah,
as
the
Haney
money
back up
invested
and
in that.
As long as
Yeah,
Haney back up and just
Yeah,
tap
yeah,
him,
yeah,
he's
they-
good.
they'll give it
He's
to
gonna
him.
win.
Yeah.
This is not a this is not a close out. T.O. smashed. But this fight?
yeah. T.O. was looking good.
What's,
son.
Yeah,
what's y'all
Taylor
parlays
real
looking
good.
like?
Yeah.
I know y'all got bets up.
Oh, I had one of them was
I lost so many NBA bets. I'm taking a break.
Ramirez, Ryan, and then the other one was straight T.O. Devin, Ryan. But I got Ryan.
Yeah, I got Ryan.
I got Ryan knocking Rolly
Knock
out,
and roll it out. Yep.
before the ninth round.
Yeah,
Y'all not gonna like this one.
I would say.
I said before the ninth.
I got Rolly.
You got Rolly?
Wait.
Yeah, I got Rolly.
Get the
Nah, I
fuck
can't see
out
Rolly.
of
I can't see
here.
Rolly.
Rolly is a heavy hitter. I just don't
He is.
think.
He is.
You dodged that?
You know, Ryan with Derrick James, he does good because Derrick James uses him to block that left hook, but he's still kind of susceptible to it. And Rolly's still going.
Yeah, nah, Rolly gonna
When
come with
Ryan-
that shit.
When Ryan punches, he just leaves himself so
He
vulnerable.
does. He don't bring his
Without a
hand back
doubt,
up.
without a
It's
doubt.
so necessary. Like
It's like
Brandon,
something that like
Because he's so
I don't know.
confident as well.
He don't.
Yeah, but I mean, we all know you go to left.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Everybody know you go to left. So what's-
That's his weapon. That's like his only weapon, really.
Nah,
Okay, cool. But you don't think I want to train for the left? You don't have to. You have
Got
to
to.
learn something else.
If Rolly didn't, he just an idiot. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't train him just to
But-
protect
I
himself
don't know
from the
Rolly
left
got
hook,
but when I see him fight, I feel like he's a low IQ fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
left bullet.
Yeah.
Rolly,
You know,
Yeah.
he's
Rolly
Which is
That
stupid. He
is-
should have kept bullets.
I feel like he reminds me of like Mayorga. You know,
You
how
don't
Mayorga used to talk a lot of
bullets?
shit.
Yeah.
He'll get you riled up. You know, he
Yeah.
can
'Cause I don't
sell the
know-
fight real good. He'll give a
I don't
good
know who
fight, but
training
in the
him
end,
now.
he wasn't gonna really
Yeah,
win.
yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I feel like that's
Right,
how
though.
Rolly, he gonna get his money. I feel like it's
Right.
Yeah, so look at you got that Tank fight, right? I mean, he was doing great at the beginning, but like Tank beat him down.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Learned the patterns. He kept throwing the same punches.
Sent him to
You know, it's
Jesus
just-
Christ.
Yeah, he was.
And same with, was it Frank Warren? Oh, God, Frank Warren was another guy.
Frank was doing great.
He-
I do think he gave like the layout for Roach. To,
Oh, yes.
Mm.
Who?
Nah,
Frank
Roach-
Martin.
But
Nah.
Roach,
Yeah.
Roach fought 10 twice though, right? So
Nah, but his thing was like, bro.
Nah, Roach fought Tank once.
I thought in amateurs they
Nah,
Oh,
he
and
talking
amateur.
before. He
And
I thought that
talking
was
before.
Yeah.
Nah. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like Roach won in a normal fight, but fighting Tank, he didn't win. So I give it a draw because Tank didn't win either. So I give it a draw.
That's a great way you just said it.
Yeah, it makes sense because if that was anybody else, Roach
Remember,
won.
I was
But
saying
Tank,
that. I said the same thing in my chat. I was just like, yes, Roach won, but
Yeah.
like ain't no
They're not
record.
giving that.
We
Hell
for
no.
Tank, you gotta do more. You
Gotta
have
do
to,
more, bro.
It might be unfair, but
What has to be a convincing?
Even with the knee.
yeah, it's unfair. But
You gotta
it's
think
just,
how much.
It was
how
very
mu-
close.
It was very
I think
close.
I mean, Roach won,
Did
but
Roach won. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
I think he
but we
did
can't let you beat the
way
chick
better
like
than
that.
people thought. You know, I think
Yeah.
a lot of people did not give Lamar
Fact.
Roach that.
I thought he was gonna get knocked out.
Absolutely,
You know, they
absolutely.
thought he was gonna get like sprayed.
I
You know,
think-
like,
I know mad people who didn't even watch the
Yeah.
fight because they was like, I'm not
He
watching this
kept his
fight.
defense really tight.
He
very
did really
clear.
good.
And he wasn't scared.
And he
He
wasn't
wasn't
scared.
scared.
He was ready to catch shoot.
Absolutely.
He kept the pressure.
So what y'all think happened for the rematch?
I think
Tank.
Tank gonna knock him
Tank
out.
gonna- Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Tank
she has
gonna
a
take
different
it to
take.
super series.
I'm starting
I
to
think
notice
either one
that
of them
with
has
this
to
and
have.
She
they
goes
have to
against
have
I'm a big
the
underdog.
grain.
I love me.
I love the underdog too. I'm
Yeah,
not
see.
gonna
I normally do too, but
Yeah.
Tank, son, Tank is a
I feel
problem.
like Tank
son.
was
It's hard for
I
me
love
to.
Tank.
bet
Yeah.
against Tank.
How many fights y'all think? I mean, he always says that he doesn't want to fight that much longer. So
Yeah.
ideally, I feel like he's gonna go for like the big buck kind of fight. You know,
Well,
so
if it's his weight class, he got no one else to fight. I just,
He's supposed to fight Jake Paul in November.
Really?
It's stupid, but it's gonna generate money.
It
You
is.
OD.
know what I'm saying? It's gonna generate money. Like,
Jake earned my respect because of the eyes that he brought to boxing.
I mean, Jake Paul cracked the Matrix, yo.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
literally.
Jake Paul is so big for Tank.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Too big.
200 pounds, man. Come on.
stupid
That's a
size
little-
difference.
yeah, that's a
200
little
million
crazy.
is a lot, right? I think Crawford said he would take it. He would fight both.
Okay. All right, Dad.
Who said that?
Crawford.
Yeah,
He was like, I think it was a shame.
Yeah.
200 mil.
He's like, I'll fight him for 200.
You know my boy.
At first he said, nah, I
But
wouldn't
look at the
fight. I
first
wouldn't
eight
fight him.
rounds.
I ain't gonna lie, son. Devin is running, bro.
Yeah, he's not.
He's not even.
Look at that.
Low volume punches.
I'm used to him moving,
He's
but not
throwing.
this
He's not
much.
throwing combinations. He's
I'm
just
telling you,
throwing.
he been on the ropes.
He's throwing that jab.
Romero need to just attack him.
I feel like that fight with Ryan Garcia just messed him up
Messed
so
him up
mentally,
mentally. Yeah,
that it's like
he'll never be the same.
What do you think it is?
He's scared.
Mosey said he fixed it. Mosey said he fixed it. He got the power now.
He probably thought he did.
I was like, yo, Mosey, shut up.
I was just telling him I was at the fight in the Barclays Center with Devin and Ryan, and I ain't gonna lie, cause Devin, my man, like I know him since he was a little kid, but the way he was getting hit in person, I watched it on TV. It ain't look that bad, but in person,
Nah, it's
it's
Son.
different in person. Yeah.
yo, bro,
Yeah,
like
he's
nah,
just saying like it's even worse.
yo, bro, I'm a fighter. I take punches, bro, so I know how it feel to get hit, bro. The way he was getting hit wasn't normal, bro. I knew something was wrong, bro.
He was grabbing this guy's shorts for dear life. When I saw that, I was like,
Son.
yo,
Son.
Nah, man was really like,
He was getting hit with some shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
I mean, yo,
I'm
salute that he
I'm
went.
not gonna lie, I'm shocked the rep didn't end it.
I'm shocked he kept
They
getting
gave
up.
him a lot of respect.
You know
because
what
of
I'm
who
saying?
he
Yo, the
is.
fact
Yeah.
that on the card,
Yeah.
you know,
I was
salute to
surprised.
him.
I was really surprised that it was
Somebody
surprised.
else would have been in there. They would have.
They would have been
Yeah,
like,
they was
But yo, that
trying.
second fight is not going to the card, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
That second fight, if Devin and Ryan really happens, it's like he's not going to.
Who
you think he gonna
You
knock him
really
out?
feel like
Take his head
you
off,
think?
bro.
I mean,
I'm not even a Ryan fan. He's going to take his head off.
Well, if he fights like this, then
Yeah, I mean, look
Yeah.
at him.
if he's gonna
He's
fight like
throwing, he's
this,
throwing 30
bad.
punches.
This is bad.
Under 30 punches.
this guy's scared.
you're going for Devin Haney, huh? Against Ryan?
What?
Nah, because
yeah,
I feel like
I
every
hate to say this because it sounds so crazy, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not going for Devin Haney.
Whoa.
No matter who he fight.
Absolutely.
For the most part, yeah. Unless he's
smart.
fighting
good
Bucky,
fighter,
fighting
though.
Bucky, you know, if he's trying
I
to
felt
build
like
back
he
up,
lost
whatever.
Lomachenko.
Nah, you're very
That's
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
I
I feel like he
felt like
did
he
too.
lost.
I
I'm
feel
a
like
huge
he did
Loma
too.
fan, but if I take all that aside,
Even take
break it
I gave
down,
a lot of respect
slow
to
mo with no sound
Oh,
on,
yeah,
no
yeah,
commentary.
that
You
fight,
was getting
yeah.
no way
Your
that
ass
Loma
whooped.
didn't win that fight. Loma
Yeah.
fucked up not finishing the 12th round. They
That's
thought he
exactly
already
what
won.
he
But at the end of the day,
looked
he still won the fight before.
He still
all
won.
that happened.
I agree
agree.
too.
That's exactly what Loma lost in that 12th round.
I agree.
Problem.
He still won though. That's the
Yeah,
fucked
He
up
still won,
part.
even with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. Better. Better than this.
He was drinking and all like that's that.
Because honestly,
Yeah.
he shouldn't win this fight.
I got out early today.
Who you said Devin should win this?
Shouldn't. Yeah, to me.
But Romero's
He's just
doing
too
less.
scary,
That's
bro.
half of my parlay.
Romero's doing less.
Yeah, because Romero's not a freaking, championship fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels, right?
But
People pressure on him, like he's not.
No, every time he's been pressuring Haney, he been getting his shit off, but he's not doing it consistently.
I mean, he's a tough. I guess he's tired.
you
Yeah,
had
it's
saw
getting cold,
you
too.
had saw the punch count earlier,
Yeah.
and he was what, double?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what?
So they got
had a
Haney.
shutout.
They got Haney
Kind of.
dominating this
Yeah.
shit.
Which is crazy to me.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
you said
89
Ramirez
and
had the
82.
touchdown.
Yeah.
No.
They only gave Romero one round.
It was like
And out of 10 rounds.
I feel like a lot of they can't let Haney lose today. They
Yeah,
can't.
too much invested.
Yeah.
Too much money involved.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because the fight doesn't happen with Ryan, right? If he loses.
Ryan and
Yeah.
Devin Haney,
Yeah, they can't let him lose.
so much money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, you know they said Edgar next fight gonna be in Central Park. They
Word.
said they
Word?
Boy,
gonna, they said in Central Park in July. I think.
July.
No,
Okay.
gonna be
It's
in
like
that
July
day.
11th.
I know it's gonna be
12th,
Times Square
something like
again.
that,
Nah, they said Central
right?
Park.
Central Park.
I wonder how they gonna do
It's
that.
gonna be a Zoom
Wait,
too.
but in July, when's Shakur's next fight? That's July too, no?
I think it is July.
Yeah.
I think he's
on the
fighting
same
that
card.
day.
Is there some shit?
They might be on the same
Oh,
card.
he's fighting the people. Fight. Oh,
Yeah,
my
Yeah,
God.
they on the same card. They on the same
Okay,
card.
okay, what y'all got there?
I got that. I got
I got yours. Okay, cool.
Peter,
Now-
in that fight.
for a minute.
This guy said, "Yo, I'm gonna take a break
I'm
and I'm fighting somebody
I'm
else."
finally in a room with people that know boxing. Tank and Shakur.
Woo.
Tank and Shakur.
You see,
I got Tank,
I want
bro. It's hard. It's hard for me to go. Yo, bro. See,
'Cause you
people got
seen it.
bro.
You seen
I was
it.
in the gym with him for years, bro.
I feel like the longer the fight goes, the
It's going
worse
to
is
Shakur.
gonna
It
go
go
for
for
Shakur.
Shakur.
Yeah,
Tank need to
Once he gets a read on his timing, his distance.
Yeah, I feel like
But
yeah,
it's
Tank
Tank
activates
gonna read him
fast.
quick because I mean, Shakur is a defensive fighter. Yeah, he throw punches, but he broke his hand, so he's not gonna be throwing punches with Tank.
He need to attack.
He gonna make it look boring. Know
Professional,
what I mean?
that's it.
I think
Yeah.
Shakur gonna make it look boring and stay away from him, but just outbox him. That's the only way he can win. But if Tank
He's
catch
not-
him, bro.
Yeah.
So I watched Tank knock out some big niggas, son.
Yeah.
Big
I don't
niggas,
see
bro.
Tank
Big niggas.
not
Yeah.
throwing
Middleweights,
punches
like
on Shakur.
heavyweights, sleep. I tell niggas though, I seen Tank get knocked out
Speaking
too.
of the devil.
I seen him get knocked out. I mean,
Speaking of the devil.
Shakur right there. Yeah. Edgar.
Mm-hmm.
This guy who's scared of
Oh, he's gonna live a
That's
long
nuts.
life.
Papoose and Carissa.
The quote.
Where Remy
That's
at?
the new
Yo,
power couple
don't
right
do
there.
that.
Yeah, what he said,
Okay,
Black
where
love,
Remy at?
Black
It's
love.
New York City.
That's black love.
Hold on. Why Remy not there, son? This Remy.
You know why she not there?
We gotta salute Remy, man.
Wow.
She's
Wow.
from New York.
She from New York. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Carissa came to her
I
town.
was like, hit the thing, like, you really gonna cheat on Pat with his lookalike? Like,
That's crazy.
Like,
I don't prove
I don't know.
it.
Is it cheating though?
It
Is it cheating?
now they got the cameras
It
on.
says it's cheating.
Was it?
What does that mean?
Now here's an interesting take, right? What my man said, and I was like, damn. She did mad time, yo. You ever see dudes do like 10 years with a girl, and then she hold him down, and when he come home and he's free, oh, I get to see the real world. I can chill with this person, that person. We just
That
see.
give an excuse though.
No, it's not right. I'm just
Oh.
saying it's the first time I think we seeing it from a woman's point of view.
Watered down
She
version
like,
of Pat
yo,
Boo's
bro,
It ain't
I'm
right
home.
though, but I get
I'm
that.
home.
I get that.
I'm lit.
I gotta have my
I'm performing for
But
liberty.
yo, they said he was going to visit her every day, like hours away.
Yo, shorty's been doing that for years for men, and they come home and do the same thing.
But look,
You
So-
feel me? That's the
Yo,
only.
that's true,
I feel
though.
like we only mad because
I
it's a
didn't think about it
shorty,
like
you
that.
know.
That's true.
Word, it's the same thing, but
Y'all,
But-
yo, you got the woman agreeing.
no.
with you,
I
P.
don't want to. I
That's
don't want
bad, son.
to. But it's just real. Like it is. So yes, I think she wrong, but I am kind of like.
This is my problem. It's not that. Like,
I
okay,
feel like
cheating is
that's
wrong, bro, but like the watered down version of Pat Boo's,
Yeah, that was
easy
kinda
to block
crazy.
that nigga.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
look
yeah.
exactly like
That don't matter. So it ain't the watered down version.
Nah, I know what he means. It's kind of
And
like.
he's from Philly, just like it. Like, come on. You
Yeah.
couldn't choose a different state. You couldn't choose.
I don't like
shit.
I just feel it's wrong because he really did hold her down all those
He
years.
did.
And
That's
you
why I
don't
don't like
see
it.
that.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta
word.
say that's where it's like, damn, you know.
You right.
Yo,
You right.
yo,
You know
yo,
what's so
yo,
funny
yo,
though?
right?
My sister always spoke highly of Papoose and Remy, and I told her if Remy do Pat wrong, this is gonna make a lot of dudes be like, oh hell no,
Yeah.
hell no. You
Had me
see how
feel
it
like
go?
that for a minute. son.
Word, granted,
Yeah, bro.
you can't look at one person's situation and
Right,
think it's
right,
gonna
right.
be yours.
That's right.
But I do feel like a lot of men
But yo,
look
you know
at
why
Pat
she
like,
did,
all
though?
right, you know.
She's the money maker.
I knew you was
You
gonna
know
say
what I'm
that.
saying?
I don't believe that either. I believe they both held their end of the bargain.
I mean, things happen, son.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
But
you
when
gotta
I'm
broke
broke,
people,
when
which is
she
sad.
came home, she's like, yo, I'm the bread. I'm putting
The bread, yeah, she put the most
I'm gonna
bread.
move how I wanna move.
I could dig that, but that shit matters, son.
Could y'all date a shorty that make more bread than y'all, or like significant?
I couldn't care.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like let's say you make 100 rats, but she make 354.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that,
want to
son.
do more though. Like,
It's nothing wrong with that.
Like you make 50, she make 54.
There's nothing
That's
wrong with
fine.
that.
I'm gonna make sure I do something. That's sure I'm okay. I'll be like, yeah, I gotta match your energy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you making 3, I got
And she
more
come
than
home and she put her bag down. She like, hey, what you got cooking? It's been a long day. What you been doing all day? And she asked you what you been doing all
I like
day.
Asian food.
Yeah. She like, you ain't make no leggings for me? Like,
Son, that's like me as a boxer, and I get paid whenever a fight come around, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be times when
it's down.
Yeah, and I mean I got my other ways, but it ain't the same as the money I get over boxing. But say I'm with a chick that's like an actress, you know what I mean? Or own a huge company. I'm not gonna feel inferior, son. You know what I mean? Because I know I hold my end of the bargain.
All right, look. You know, what's the ways you could be a man outside of finance?
Protection. You gotta, I feel like that's the main thing. Is it right? Like even like they fighters. They
nah,
fighters.
You got it
but
easy
still,
though. You've been boxing since you was a little baby.
Yeah,
but that's not what it means when you feel safe.
Yeah, like any man should
like
be able to make a woman feel safe, bro. Any man.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And safety is just really like if
I feel like
have
that's
to be able to come to you and
yeah.
you'll be able to like give me not always solutions, but at least work with me towards those solutions. You get what I'm saying?
Like
that's what makes
I feel safe enough to express myself.
Yes.
You feel vulnerable, not just physical, but mental, emotional, spiritual safety. Like, cool. You see what you said? Like you should. Any man should be able to make a woman feel safe. I feel like I disagree with that.
Nah.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because I feel like there's a certain amount of men, like the average men gonna run when an issue comes to their door.
Yeah.
Every man talk like he's dying.
Right.
But the average man
that's a fact.
That's
a fact.
And
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
every man, you can't look at
you said that because yo.
But we always be like, yo, I'm the protector. Yo, bro, you wouldn't even do nothing. Like, you wouldn't.
Not everyone because when I see comments with yo, why he ain't help the woman or why he ain't do something? There's a guy there. I'm like, yo, a lot of guys ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, the average dude. But how we raising the kids, right? Like my son's mother, she's co-parenting, right? So she's more, baby, I got it. I'm like, boy, you better do it on your own. You gotta do. But I'm still guiding him. I love him, but it's like, no, you feel me? Like
you make him self-sufficient.
Yeah, like you gotta. I remember when he didn't want to work out. I'm like, don't wait until you feel incapable of protecting yourself.
Then you want to.
Now you want to work out after you got slapped.
Got it ready.
Yeah.
You gotta stay
now you
ready.
Gonna go pick up a gun.
Now
that's what you're gonna want to do. Go pick up a gun because you so bad.
I'm gonna tell you. That's why.
Yo,
bro.
I'm in that field. I can't violate them. You know.
But P.
But yes,
P. I'm a hood nigga, right? I'm a boxer. Yeah, people know me as a boxer. But a lot of times, bro, I tell people, yo, you can avoid. You don't gotta always meet. I meet confrontation face to face. Some people don't gotta do that. You could avoid confrontation without making yourself look soft. Know what I'm saying? It's all about decision making. Yeah, so everybody's not a fighter, bro. Know what I'm saying? Some people, all right, you can avoid it without making yourself look like. Know what I mean? Without making yourself look like a coward.
You know, people gotta learn traits on the man is like, granted, obviously I box. Right? Yeah. I don't care if you fight or not. My biggest thing is like, are you composed enough to be able to talk down a situation that can go left?
Exactly.
Because imagine we get into a situation that goes left. and then next thing you know, now it's life or death.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And nobody's prepared for that.
Right.
Nobody's trying to go through all those hoops and whatever.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
somebody in jail, somebody dead.
Yep.
This person lost their father. You know what I mean? Like no,
Everybody
no.
gonna lose.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you can talk down a situation, it's so respectable.
Mhm.
Absolutely. But at the same time, knowing that if you can't talk it down,
You could meet fire.
you can still meet fire.
Yeah,
fire.
it become to that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
But
that's
I
one of
think
my
stuff
favorite.
like that you gotta learn.
But that's why I
No,
tell
no,
That's
no,
why
every.
you can't take experiences away from your kids. The
Yeah,
kids have to be able
exactly,
to learn
exactly.
and problem
That's a
solve on
fact.
their own.
That's a
You
fact.
That's
can't just
why-
coddle your kid
yeah.
all the way up to
I
college
hate
and
that.
expect them not
You're
to
not
go to
gonna
school.
be with
I
them
hate
all the
that,
time.
and I ain't gonna lie, it's no
It's a fact.
disrespect, but I see that a lot.
With
I ain't gonna
women.
lie, with women, like,
Yeah,
and I
real
know that's
talk.
your baby.
Real talk.
Even my sister do it.
That's the
My
importance
nephew's
of
12. My nephew's 12, and she like, I might be asking him a question, just seeing where his brain is at
Yeah.
as a boy,
Yeah.
bro. And she answer. I'm like, yo, I'm not talking
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, nah.
Let
that's
him
bad.
talk.
That's
But I
bad,
can see
man.
him hesitating, like he don't know how to answer.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
Nah,
yo, come on.
you gotta let
raising-
him. You gotta let a man be a man. A boy,
Yeah.
even though he a boy, you gotta let him man up. You know what I'm saying? You
Word.
got
So
to.
you feel like that because he's being raised by the mom, like the mom?
I feel like every parent's role is important. The mom's role is extremely important. The father's role is extremely important. I do believe, to a certain degree, the father creates order.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
100%.
So
Absolutely.
I'm cool with you. Like I'll tell my son, I'm cool. Yo, your mom come first. You heard? I don't care about none of that.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
respect wise,
Respect.
he know. Like I have to come correct. I got to do this at my crib.
How old is
He
he?
9 years old. He gonna brush his teeth. He gonna go to the bathroom, take a shower. He gonna put his robe where he gotta
Order.
go. He
Order.
make his bed
Yeah.
at his mother
Order.
crib.
He just throw his.
He throw his stuff
Yeah.
around and she
Yeah.
picking it up. I'm like
My brother be talking about
it
that
irks
all the
me.
time,
You
bro.
see that?
It irks me.
I was raised, my mom was a single mother. I was raised by my mother.
Yeah.
I wasn't like that. You know?
You wasn't like that, but would she clean up after you
No.
if you were? Okay.
My mom like, no, you better do that shit.
Yeah.
You gonna be
My mom
Some
was like
mothers is
that.
different. Yeah. Some mothers is different.
Maybe it's a
Yeah.
Haitian. My mom is crazy. I used to think it was my father who was top dog, but I realized my mother just made him feel that way.
Same thing.
Now,
with me,
word.
son. Same thing
I
with me.
realized that, and I feel like wise women know how to control without talking too much. It's like they got an aura about them where they gonna make the man feel like you top dog,
Yep.
but behind closed doors, they don't want really running stuff. My mother was the one teaching me like, yo, you gotta be a man. Like, even now, my mother be like, let me get this, or she not asking for no 200. She
Yeah.
asking for a band. She
Right.
asking for
Right.
like, yo, you bugging, mom,
Right,
but
right.
she's
Better
always
get it,
yeah,
give
figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Like I remember, I always say this story. I was 15. I had a girl in my crib, and my mother like she made a joke, the girl, and I was like, I laughed and I put my head down. After the girl left, my mother was like, "You put your head down in front of her." Whoa.
Wow.
Yo, world, yo.
My man's ready to work. Let me get up out of here.
Look
Here we
what
go.
it is. You were saying some real shit though. I really was.
Yeah,
I like your perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just seeing certain things is crazy, but y'all do y'all thing. You know?
What's up, y'all?
What up? People.
I ain't seen you in.
What's up, What's up? Nice to meet you.
How long you been to Texas?
Yo, it's been
I
a
don't
minute,
know.
man. You
How
got
you been?
in Hollywood.
What is Chris?
I know.
Y'all
Going
Hollywood.
to Hollywood.
Look, y'all got me. I'm Hollywood. That's crazy.
Hollywood, man.
What's Chris?
I'm doing some more.
Chris told me he's gonna be here before
He's
us.
supposed to. He's like,
Yeah.
Yo, Jess, I thought I was the only one that felt like y'all be moving late, son. She knows said the same thing. Like, yo, y'all be on some late timing, son.
I called Chris. I was like, "What time you getting there?" He was like, now you can probably get down."
He didn't say that. He didn't say
That's
that.
when he comes.
Oh,
I
damn.
wasn't gonna say it, but he said it. So like, I'm around with him.
Oh, man.
See, you been keeping up with the fights
Yo, I've been trying to drive and watch it.
and
bro.
watching.
I'm like
Yeah.
driving,
Drove
looking at it.
Devin
Yeah, I
looked
drove.
crazy
That's
just now.
fucked up. Oh, Devin look bad?
Not bad, but like he yeah.
Look bad?
I wouldn't say bad. I wouldn't say that, but he ain't look like he ready to fight nobody that's at the time.
From here, they're talking about putting him back with Ryan.
Mentally. No, if he fight Ryan,
Oh God.
and show up like this.
He gonna get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
He need a tune-up in between.
Even then,
Even then,
Hey, yo, shout out Devin, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man Devin, son. I mean, he did his thing, Nah, Devin, my man. No, I expect more. I expect more from him, son. I keep it real. You can see this. I expect more. Son.
Yo, I'm just getting here. What you saying, Flat? You said Dev look.
What happened, Dev?
Yeah, so Dev, he won the fight conventionally according to the scorecards, but I feel like for that next level opponent, like a Ryan Garcia again rematch, nah, that's
we gotta see Ryan off the ostrich.
You gotta see Ryan now. What if Ryan come out and look bad?
It might.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
happened like
never
that.
know.
You don't think
I
so?
don't think it would look that bad.
That was really just on the hook.
he didn't look like
He was running, bro. He's running.
He was running?
He didn't look like he
Yo.
was ever comfortable in there.
Yo, I talked to y'all about this. Pete was here, right? I told you, bro. When you go up in weight and you're a bigger guy and you're a finesse fighter, that's what happens, bro. You hitting these guys, they're not going nowhere. You're gonna be running around all over the ring. So now he got to adjust to the extra weight.
But you know the thing about it, Josh? When it look like it's a mental issue, like you scared, it's a difference from boxing. And I say this all the time.
Right.
You remember Floyd Mayweather, right? He used to box. People should be like, yo, he running. Nah, he know when to stay in the pocket. He know when to box. He know when to let his hands go. He know when to take over the fight. It's a difference when you just running, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like when you just on your bicycle the whole fight and you just staying away and you're not engaging.
Yeah.
To me, you're not gonna be the top fighter like that.
How long it been since Dev fought? Ryan was his last fight?
That was last year.
That's a year.
That was like last year.
Supposedly he broke his jaw. That's why he had the long layoff.
A year. Yeah. Lost it.
The lawsuit is crazy.
Tiff, how you
Lawsuit.
think he looked, Tiff?
YouTube?
Devin right now?
How Devin look? You put the mic a little closer to you. How you think Dev look?
I
Lawsuit
honestly
is
felt like
crazy.
he looked like he was never comfortable in the ring right now.
Hmm.
And like he was kind of just like, I feel like that Ryan Garcia fight really, like I said before, like just mentally messed him up.
Right.
And it's like you remember when like before they found out that Margarito had the plaster
Yeah.
in the wraps. You remember? I don't know if y'all remember how Cotto was fighting. Like right after that fight, he was kind of fighting like that too. Like he was like scared to throw and certain things, you know. And I feel like honestly, that's kind of what happened to Haney right now. And I hope he gets out of that. You know,
Yeah.
He has to. He
has to come out of that. Yeah, because if not, he rematches Ryan looking like that. I don't think it's gonna go any different.
Yeah, it could be bad. It could be bad.
Well,
I think they might be like, yo, if Ryan come out and get a knockout, if Ryan come out and knock Rolly out early, they're gonna be like, yo, you know what? Devin need another fight.
Devin is never gonna hear the end of it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that matchup?
what, Devin and Ryan?
No, Rolly and Ryan.
That shit might be a little hard in the beginning.
One of y'all love Rolly.
I like.
It was
Fuck
you.
right.
It was
It's
you.
listen. Rolly already cracked them, so he caught him in the gym. Rolly's gonna come out good. It depends on what's Rolly's defense. If Rolly smothers that left hook and gets in and aggressive, because remember at the end of the day, right? If he took it or didn't know if he took it, he's probably thinking like they're saying I'm on this stuff. I'm on this stuff. So his mind is going in there. He's a year off. Rolly's been consistently fighting. Rolly's awkward. We've seen how to spar. I wouldn't be surprised if he clipped Ryan, knock him out tonight. I wouldn't be surprised.
If he knock Ryan out?
I wouldn't be surprised. Them
Let
gloves
my
is
parlay
little.
hit, baby. That's two. Well, no, I'm bugging.
His last fight?
Rolly was no. He fought after that. So it did beat the shot. It go like this, right? I can see. Look, Ryan throw a left hook. Rolly get under it. Rolly throw his left hook. Whose left hook land first?
I don't see him getting. Yo, I seen an interview yesterday with that dude Showbiz.
Yeah.
And he asked Rolly like, yo, do you think you got to be worried about the left hook? And Rolly was like, should I?
Yeah.
You know, he always dumb. Like he act dumb. He be acting. I don't think he dumb like that. Yeah, like he be doing. I think he do it on purpose, but he like,
that's real good.
Should
acting,
I? Yo, bro, if you don't know by now to protect yourself from that left hook, bro, you might be the dumbest boxer in the world.
Rolly beat a lot of Rolly beat a lot of dudes up at Floyd's gym, man. A lot of dudes running around right now, and Rolly put hands on him. He's rugged, so when you awkward, you rugged like that, it's a long night. And if his timing is off tonight, and it's a year later, and Rolly's timing is on, and Rolly hurts him early, and they're gonna be wrestling around,
could be.
It might be bad. Now, if I had to bet my house, I'm going on Ryan Garcia left hook, right? But Devin looked bad because Devin is thinking about Ryan Garcia, bro. I've been in tournaments, and I know I'm fighting a dude that he's nice. I spar with him.
So you focused on him?
Yeah, I'm not thinking about these guys. I'm thinking about I'm going to the finals. Went to the finals last year. I'm that guy. Oh, who they got in the finals? You thinking about the number one guy. I was in tournaments in here fighting dudes that had Olympic first round for the Olympics. I'm not thinking about a local dude that trained, in a
you looking past him.
No, I'm not thinking I'm gonna hit him with a right hook and knock him out. I'm like, who? Okay, yeah. And I go in there, first night of the Golden Gloves. I look bad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But just too, you gotta keep it real. You never been in a fight like how Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight was. Cause sometimes you really don't fully recover, bro. Like mentally, you might like I said, I think he physically recovered, but I think mentally he don't want to get hit. He don't want to get hit no more.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead. No, go ahead. I've never been.
No, I'm shitty. So
listen, man. People call.
Oh, you try to say just been caught like that before?
No. No, I would never do my.
Talking about the court stuff.
Yes.
Listen,
I say you never been in a fight.
Let me tell you, y'all might look at me crazy. If I get in the ring and I lose, and I see one trace of anything, I'm talking about caffeine.
You suing?
I'm suing, bro. Because this is why I'm gonna sue, right? This is why I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sue for sure.
I would never let him.
When I got a bag for 10 million, and I'm like, my next fight, I might get another 10, and they say, just look, Biggs, we got 500,000 for you. I'm going right to my lawyer. This is crazy. That's why Devin did it. It was the money.
I take erase the loss of my record. I take that. I'm not suing.
You're not suing?
Like, nah, it just make you look like you got assault, like somebody did something to you, bro. Took advantage of you or something.
And that's when I wouldn't have sued. When I say, Judge, you got to say it was assault. I said, I can't do that. I can say defamation. I can't say you assaulted me. I can't give him that. So.
What?
You lose bread.
No, you can look at it. You can look at it from that perspective, but then you can look at it like, I'm gonna feel like what if they put you in a court? They put you in a court, put you on the stand.
Oh yeah.
What if they put you in a court, put you on the stand, and be like, you got to point Ryan out on the stand, like with cameras on you, it's mad cameras.
That's the nigga that knocked me out.
Yeah, who's the guy that beat you in that fight? And you got to point him out.
Oh, he's not here.
All
right,
I feel weak. Like nah.
This came up earlier today. I was training.
Chris is here. Yeah.
I don't know if you know Pete.
The doorman's not there. Nah.
You know him. I was working with.
What's his name?
Pete Latoria. He's like up and coming pro. If you see him, Puerto Rican.
Okay, cool.
But we were talking about today. He was like, I was thinking, if I beat somebody and they sued me and they asked for a rematch, would I fight him?
All right, Chris,
he said, hell no. Because logically, why would I beat somebody again that's trying to sue me? Yeah. Okay. Why would I take the risk?
As a fact.
Yeah, start right now. Yeah.
Right
Yeah. But Chris.
Ryan, bro, getting out the.
Then I say, Jay. Flat. Did I say, come out?
Yup. You called it. They gonna ride him to the joint. They gonna drive him to the joint.
I knew how. I didn't go do that.
What? Oh, my mic. Oh, shit. My fault, Brody. I'm buzzing.
But what I will say though, I'm gonna let y'all know.
We good? Oh, the
This shit gonna start bugging.
Word? How you feel?
That's what you do, bro.
Take your word.
I don't know.
For they start.
I don't know what y'all got in that bag.
Now we got the fire.
Yeah, I want to say it on the live or whatever. I mean, it's a fire.
Oh, because I thought y'all had like narcotics.
Side effect.
I didn't know what y'all had going on.
Yeah, the side effect.
The way they talking.
I said, what
you talking about the side effect?
Talking about a fire.
Not him driving to the door.
He looked like he going to jail, right?
That's the sirens we're hearing right now. Them bringing him in.
Huh?
That shit gonna blow right up.
Right.
But
Yeah, it looks
but
like
that
a
is.
Batmobile.
I hope that video game good, right?
What,
They
Fatal
pulling the
Fury?
fuck out of that
It
video game.
looks video game.
It look good. I hope it's good, bro.
What video game? Oh yeah, they did it good. The commercial was good, y'all. Was talking over it.
Yeah, this is weird. This feel
I
like
the
a.
new studio. This is fire.
Are you for real?
My first time here. Since.
Yo, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, Nell gave us our first start, man, in her crib, yo.
That's
We used
fire.
to do episodes in her crib,
basement
bro.
vibes.
Nobody wanted to come through. Nobody wanted to show love, you know.
Yeah.
But you
I
know,
didn't want nobody to come to my basement. If I'm being honest.
yeah, it was fly though.
I didn't want to go to my basement.
How did you like podcasting?
I liked it honestly.
So
like
I mean, like, what happened?
I would say, all right,
Come
so
on,
first,
come-
my favorite part was doing it with like people that like. I love y'all. Like I love Just, I love Chris, I love you. Like I love them.
Then we
They're,
had
like,
the falling out,
yeah,
right? No I'm playing. I'm
Shut up.
joking.
We ain't had no falling out, but it really just I think the timing because I was doing that. I was working 2 jobs at the time. Like the timing of it was just a little overwhelming, and I wasn't able to commit. And I didn't want to not be able to commit to them and then have to flake. You know, so it was like
Commitment
let me
issues.
dial it back. Big commitment issues. Like let me dial it back. Let me get my life in order, and then I'm gonna come back in when it makes sense. That way, they're not waiting on me to get things going, and then I mess them up. Does that make sense?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and then here we are, like, I don't know,
Yeah, we
it's
back
a
together,
year and
right?
A year later, a year and a half, 2 years. I
Yeah,
don't
back.
know.
Yeah, man, we've been partnering for like 3
Oh.
years, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, partnered for 3 years.
Potting, is what
Yeah,
you call
I
it?
seen
Potting?
that.
We, you know,
I missed that.
podcast dudes is like the new rappers. It's like the new rap,
That's
right?
it,
It's like
yeah.
the new rapper. I'm telling you, see, they said it.
And you know, it's not as hard.
Yeah, it's like
Yo, this shit is-
nobody's
Just
trying to
say
kill
anything on
you,
this and then, you know?
Can I actually see back there? I didn't even get to see back there.
Oh, through the window?
but
Through the window? It's fire. It's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You scared of heights?
No, I'm not scared.
yeah, with that Ryan and Devin fight y'all too. So
So that's not really coming out. It's the same fight right there, but that's not really coming out.
Yeah, it's probably the Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. I ain't gonna act like I'm savvy. I'm
Alright.
technically
You
savvy.
don't have to trap. I was trapping.
That's me doing that?
That's me.
Oh,
Did the fire stick turn on at all just now?
huh?
Did the fire stick turn on at all?
I don't even know.
oh yeah, let me introduce everybody too that's watching. So y'all know Flat, you know, the mayor of Crown Heights.
Me, son.
And then we got Chanel Blackman over here. She's, you know, fighter, podcaster. She's like damn, you like Melissa Ford, man.
Yo, what?
No, like Joe Budden.
Nah,
Nah, like
that's a
that,
good
like-
one.
yeah, what's-
That's a good one.
Yeah, no, for real,
Listen,
for real.
fire on Joe Budden.
For real.
Joe Budden.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. You like because you like the first one. You don't get out. I mean, I don't know. Oh, God.
You don't gotta clean
You
it
don't
up.
be in music. You know, you weren't a superstar video vixen, but
Yeah.
you know, to us, you are a pod. You know,
Thanks.
a pod vixen.
And very informative.
A pod vixen is crazy.
Very informative.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate y'all.
And
That's
then
a
we
great way to
got
clean it up.
yeah. Then we got Tiff over here. She's dope sports analyst, writer.
Fire.
You know, she's like amazing.
Fire.
I know Tiff from the Real Deal days when I signed Evander.
Oh,
She was writing the articles and stuff like that. Like she's
Okay.
you gotta read her articles, man. It's really good.
Yeah.
Also very informative. You do like outside of boxing, like all sports?
I
Basketball.
majorly do boxing, but I like sports all around, so I dibble and dabble there. But my main thing is definitely boxing.
You a Knicks
Mhm.
fan?
Who is?
Yeah, because I love New York, but you know,
You be honest. You said no.
Yeah.
Nobody really want to claim the Knicks no more. Know what I'm
nah, I
saying?
like
You
the
know,
Knicks, but that wasn't like my favorite team growing up. Right now,
Look at that.
honestly,
Knicks
I like
look
the
good.
Knicks, so.
So you be picking the Knicks on your parlays? All right.
you hear them going crazy, right? 'Cause you walking out, they going crazy right now.
Oh, this is wild.
People delusional like that. Oh, look at the dog. Look at the puppy.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm not
Where
really
exactly
doing.
even is the up that way?
Yeah, that's right up there. Cause I had to go up this block,
What are you
go
playing?
Yeah.
around and come back. Know what I mean, to get here.
Yeah, how'd you get here? You have to walk around too? Or you got an easy route?
Yeah, I got out a block away, and then I walked
Bro,
up the
you
block
lucky.
because everything is.
Yo, he's in a Batmobile.
Oh
Yep.
shit! I never got Chris, bro. What the fuck?
Where is
Oh
he?
snap! Yeah,
Oh, he
he's
downstairs?
downstairs. Yeah. Yo, he's in a
Oh.
Batmobile.
Not you forgot him.
Yo, these fighters are getting too much money, man.
Too much.
Right? Dang.
That's fire though. And the Batmobile
Batmobile
is
is
fire,
crazy.
son.
I think Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, that's Ryan.
Chris. Jay coming, bro.
That's
So
fire.
yo,
My
right now,
son
y'all,
came in a
Ryan
Batmobile.
Garcia is coming out in a Batmobile,
Is it right there?
and we're
Hey,
actually
that's
here.
down the block.
Yeah, it's down.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really
up
down
the
I
block.
couldn't
That's
believe
up
it.
the block. I know
Wow.
exactly where they at.
Yo, they pushing it or is driving?
Nah, it's
Right.
right.
So, wow.
I'm like, I
That's flies. I don't want all that. Like when I come out to fight, I don't want
You
no.
wouldn't do none of that?
Nah, I be like, people be like, yo, just let me walk you out. I'm cool with that, but I be thinking about the fight so much, man. You know, and I don't want to. Imagine you do all of that and come out and get clipped,
Yeah, that's a fact.
right? Like,
People got to realize the fight, the feeling before a fight. You not scared, bro. You nervous. You anxious.
yeah,
I look at it as
That's a good way
anxious.
to
Yeah.
put it.
I want to hurry up and get it over with. I ain't. Yo, I remember in the Golden Glove shine, it used to be this duel every year. I ever told you about this? It was a duel every year, bro. He came to Golden Gloves every year, and he will always be in the locker room warming up with us. Every time it's his time to fight, disappear, son.
wow.
So he let the fear get the best of him every year, bro. So
Oh,
we
you
used to be
never
like, yo,
fight.
every year he never fought. He'll be in the
Damn.
locker room with us, everything hype.
yeah.
Never,
Who?
bro.
Yo,
He had a coach.
Yo, yo,
And all that.
take
He
all
just
the
would
dudes-
disappear.
listen. Take all the dudes, the real toughest street dudes, and be like, yo, do a boxing match.
Oh, yeah, it's different.
And you see how
It's different.
that when you get in that locker room by yourself with somebody that's dangerous,
It's different.
you be like, yo, I swear, I don't care how it's tough. You be like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
It's easy to fight somebody who don't know how to fight.
You talking about people? He's a
It's
boxer.
real easy to fight somebody who don't know how
Well,
to fight.
it's the same.
It's the same thing. We all get that feeling, bro.
You
Absolutely. I've been in a lot of fights. A lot of street fights. Every fight I've been in, that scared the hell out of me.
yeah.
I get locked in because I'm like, yo, this nigga's gonna kill me.
Mhm.
I get locked in.
Yeah.
So
Well,
to me, it's just kind of like whoever it is.
Yeah.
Once I'm locked in like that, that's it.
what if there was a way out? What
You
if?
take it.
What if El Real said?
Would you take it?
Now you got
That's a good point.
right. Y'all remember school, right? When you get into some stuff with a dude, you might fight him right there, but dude be like, yo, to 3 o'clock, I'm
Yeah.
snuffing just.
Yeah.
And then he beat up another dude last week.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, right? You over there, you get ready for the fight. The teacher go, Just, what's wrong?
Thinking twice, son.
You
I got other shit on my
You
mind.
could've
Yeah.
been-
Pick me up at 3 o'clock. And my mom ain't gonna come home until blah, 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 blah.
out here talking about some homework. Nah, I'm not 3 o'clock. Y'all not focused.
but you seen him later. He knocked one hit, quitted the other dude. Boom, knocked him out. And that was your
We went to the same high school.
and that was
I'm like, yo, I
We
would
was
never,
just,
I
we
would
was just
never
looking
run
for
like
problems.
that.
But we ain't know how to fight. I know that now. I know that now.
But back then, it's like when you in school,
schools.
ain't no technique to fighting in it. Know what I mean? In a street fight, you just get busy. Street fight, street fight, you get busy.
Because it's like, it's like,
come on.
when we fighting on the streets, you might be able to fight, you might not.
Fact.
Yeah.
Tired quick. 60
Right.
seconds is over.
Right.
Imagine you gotta fight somebody and you know he ain't gonna get tired.
Fact.
You know
He's
not
an
gonna
ant, yo.
go up. He coming with an uppercut.
He an
gonna
animal.
Take you out. It
Imagine.
might be a little different. You know what I'm saying?
No, you right. But guess what? Maybe the dean heard there was a fight. Maybe
might come holler at
you can easily tell the dean, like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Jaquan want to fight. I'm gonna fight him though. And he go, you know what? You can come up with so many excuses. Now, mind you, 8 weeks, bro. 8 weeks to you looking at this guy fighting. He's
That's
not
different, son.
Yo, I mean,
That's different.
maybe
That's different.
you spar.
That's different.
Maybe you hurt your hand. Coach, I can't do it.
That's what happened to what's his name?
Come on.
He was supposed to fight Shakur, and he just got
Yeah,
sick.
I know he did. I know he got sick.
Oh,
Yeah. Now,
That was crazy.
He was. I knew that was.
now imagine when you got a little shorty coming to the fight.
Right. You
Got
got
a
the
little
whole
shorty,
family.
and,
yeah.
and little shorty they had to fight. Your mom is there.
Listen, I know boxing, not basketball, but I'm a crowd pleaser, bro. I know. If my
Yeah.
in the crowd,
Yeah.
Shorty in the crowd.
You right.
Hit me up.
Yeah, I don't.
It hit me
Like,
up too.
If you lose a basketball game, I feel like, yeah, it hurt.
You can still perform. Bro. It's like, yeah,
It's a
Like, you got beat up. You know me like
yo.
it's
See,
fake.
I'm like, what have I always said about boxing? Like, niggas who get their asses handed to them, it's like, how do they go to their show? How many times have I asked
That's a
that
fact, son.
question? Like,
Oh.
how you
It's a
go over
fact.
your girl?
Oh, she said.
I don't know if I can do that.
Your kids.
I really don't know if I can do that. Like,
That's also part of the reason I don't date boxers.
Now you gotta hold it
Yeah.
down. You gotta hold it
I think I
down.
remember
So
we had
if
an episode and I
Uh-huh.
was like, yo, he was like, why don't you date boxers? I was like, I don't know how I handle them taking a loss. I was kidding, for the record.
Honestly, I feel like it comes with the territory.
it was
Yeah.
you and it was him, it was you and
It
look,
depends on the man.
Yeah, yeah.
it was you and him in the ring.
By the card, like by the scorecards. It wasn't really.
Yeah, but
That's not bad. That's not that bad.
Honestly,
but-
as long as you ain't tuck your tail behind your ass and walk around, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you fought to the death,
At least
we good.
Yeah, you
the
gotta
first
show
thing
us.
coach doing, first of all, as a fighter, when you get beat up, the highlights gonna look crazy. The girl, you talking to a little shorty, I'm a boxer, I do this. She's like, oh, for real, what's your name? Justin Biggs? Oh my God, he got knocked out. They're gonna ask you about
That
it.
happened to me.
You get right? You be get like, come on.
What's the response? Like, what do you guys?
It comes with the territory.
It's excuses. 'Cause you know what they do. Yo, Jay, they
The
tricked
one
me. They
fight I
set
did
me
see
up.
was a knockout.
Yo, Jay.
I was like,
Word of somebody you was talking to, or
You said what?
oh, I could.
It was just,
Yo, Jay.
No, hell no.
Oh, I'm trying to see what was the story.
Hell no.
Hell no, never.
No, I'm saying somebody tried to slide, whatever, and then I looked them up, and then the only fight I did see was him getting knocked out, and I was like, oh. I mean, I wasn't gonna date it like I've been telling you. What's up, Craig?
Good.
Do y'all remember y'all last street fight?
Good.
I want everybody's
Good,
last.
bro.
I want everybody's last street fight. Okay, it wasn't in the ring though. Hi, Chris, how are you? Of course, it's good to see you. How you doing?
I'm great.
Okay, that's fair. But you have to get one too.
I won't even see him at the 2 yet. I met a little call more.
All right, y'all, yo,
That's
so-
Heart, but I ain't
A solid jab will win a fight.
Yo, so
What you saying,
all right,
Josh?
so we gotta just narrate for these people.
Okay.
Yo, look, so Brody looked good. He looked kind of small. Pause. I'm not gonna lie,
You do look a little small.
but
You think so?
yeah, he does. Yeah,
I
like
believe
You said Ryan looks small, Rolly.
No,
Rolly looks
Oh
small.
yeah,
Ryan,
Rolly, yeah, he looked way smaller than
Ryan looks sharp right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ryan's
I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he got
yeah.
it.
So right now, what I'm seeing right now is I like that Rolly's right hand is up.
You don't think Rolly look a little scared?
Yeah, he looks like this guy could punch. I like. Yeah, he looks
Worry,
pensive,
yeah,
but he's.
yeah.
I like that Rolly's on the back foot. I want to know who's gonna throw the first right hand. Yeah, but Rolly's getting closer and closer. So like Ryan is like a pure counterpuncher kind of. So I imagine that when Rolly throws his first right hand, Ryan gonna throw his left hook. I like that dip. That was a good dip.
Yo, Judge, let me ask you this: you
Uh-huh.
believe in fighters being dry? Like you know how they be like, yo, when you come out in a fight, you ain't work up no sweat, so you might not be the same fighter that you are when you warm up.
I think it's just getting clipped early, man. I think you got to go with something. And
So
Yeah.
that don't got nothing to do with you being dry, because they both look like they ain't perspired. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Like
I don't know what they got.
Oh, we delayed.
Oh, that's why they got.
New York is a
Oh
winner.
God. Yeah, I think
Something
Ryan
like
caught. Okay, so now I'm looking at it. That first left hook looked good.
Oh, they pissing me off.
Man.
Oh
They
man.
pissing me off.
They're like Rolly getting ready to throw a right hand.
Rolly
that hurt
Rolly
him.
kind of walking him
That
down.
hurt
I got Rolly on this,
The
y'all.
left hand hurt him.
I love
All
I
right,
was getting hyped. She's like, hold on.
Let's pray that parlay hit.
Oh.
Let's pray that parlay hit. Oh,
Okay.
That right
Are you screaming?
hand's getting closer. Yeah.
Hopefully nobody's fighting.
They be screaming over nothing. Don't be surprised.
Mhm.
that'd be crazy.
They might be.
Yeah.
So like, now to the box, I have a question. Like,
Mhm.
what's the hardest part of mentally preparing for like a fight? Especially when you know it's somebody that's like could get you.
Just basically, man, saying this is gonna be what it's gonna be, making peace with it. Like, he a killer, you a killer, and somebody gotta die. You know, that's kind of it. It's kill or be killed, man. Sometimes you're not that much better than somebody, and you go in there, it's just like, yo, I gotta get off early. I have to, it has to be my night, or you know, it's not gonna be. And when you experience that, like I've had some, you know, tournaments like that where I never lost in the pros, but amateurs, and it wasn't my way, you know, and I had to live with that. And a lot of it is the scrutiny. Like whoever gets knocked out tonight, the coach gonna blame them. You know, he's like, yeah, of course. The coach always blame the fighters. Coach said, you ain't do what I told you to do, man.
So they don't take responsibility with the fighter.
Have you ever heard? Have you show me a video ever of a coach ever said it was his fault?
Nah, they never do.
Never. So your coach gonna blame you. You know, overhand right. Yeah, I think right. Yeah, Rolly.
Ryan back to his jab.
I feel like Ryan gonna speed it up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! I told y'all.
What
That was crazy.
Well, left hook. It's over. Oh. What did I say? Did I tell y'all?
Let's go. That's a good body.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let's go. That's why they were
I ain't gonna lie.
What it?
Rolly kind of beating on Ryan right now.
Rolly left.
Rolly kind of beating on Ryan.
What did I tell y'all before it started?
Yep.
I told you. This shit is not.
You did.
You did.
Yo,
Ryan should be able to come back, y'all, but because Rolly didn't finish.
Yeah, we're about
him.
to see if that Osterin was
Working
or if it wasn't working.
If he lose, if Ryan lose, it's over, bro. They're gonna be like, yo, you was on that, bro.
Ooh. But Rolly hit so
It's
hard.
really-
Rolly's
That's
so
what I was
explosive.
saying, like,
He's
that
like
left hook.
his athleticism, his explosiveness. It gives kind of like you know
Okay.
how Roy Jones was so explosive.
Mhm.
His
Yeah.
like athleticism just showed. That's what Rolly gives.
Mhm.
But he just obviously not.
Rolly
I
has.
agree. Yeah, he more awkward.
Yeah,
he way
he's
more
awkward
awkward.
as hell.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
talking about like his physique.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
his
I know
actual-
exactly what
yeah.
you're saying. Yep, I agree.
Oh.
Yeah, like in a brawl, Rolly gonna take it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, he has more boxing skills.
Yeah.
Yo, big shout out to Ben Amana with the box roll everywhere. Hello.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Ben.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Box War first came out.
I'm
bro.
telling you.
Yeah.
That's when I used to get free stuff. I don't get free shit no more.
Damn, you lucky. I ain't never.
Yo,
get
Ben,
nothing
show
from
love.
Box War.
Yo, Ben, show love for the culture.
Word, pull up.
I don't have to get on my big U.
That was spicy.
You could go spend money on Ryan Garcia and them, but you can't spend no money with Big versus Big.
I'm not gonna lie. They workout clothes. That nothing else fit me the same.
Nah, Box War.
Yeah, I
Box
really
roll's
fuck
tough.
with stuff. I can't wait to try out the gloves.
So
When they drop 'em.
right now, you know, fundamentals. Now, Rolly, people don't understand. He's been working with Ismail Salas. He works with all the Cuban fighters. See that back foot that he's on?
Oh, that's who been
Yeah,
training.
because
That
that makes sense.
That left hook is neutralized.
Yeah.
Don't tell me nothing changed in 10 years, though. Last time they sparred,
Yeah,
he hit him with the same.
he did. He know, Chris. He knows that some guys just have your number,
Absolutely.
and unless you change it,
100%.
he'll keep calling.
Yeah.
Chris, ain't this your seat?
That's why I knew
Ain't this
I
your
felt
seat?
like Ryan Garcia was gonna beat Devin Haney.
See that move back right there, that back foot shit. That shit's throwing him off. Oh wow, good left hook by Ryan Garcia.
Left hook by Garcia.
It's quiet outside, so
Ryan Garcia. Listen, his trainer Derek James. You need to say this. Tell Ryan, you're the star. We're gonna go to a 12-round unanimous decision. Right now, when he hit me with that left hook, the fight would get real boring. I'm telling you, I'm throwing jabs. I'm not. Win. Just win tonight.
Where I rank Derek James as a trainer.
Hell of a trainer.
I love Devin Haney as a trainer.
I like his pad work.
What you think, Chanel?
I think he do good. Why you ask me anything?
I'm saying I want to know everybody's opinion because to me, I don't see him as
I
like.
don't think he's like.
That shit was a good.
I like him, but I feel like he's the
hook.
type of trainer. Y'all know, you ever seen a trainer where like you can pick somebody up that's already established and then make them better, but you can't build a fighter from scratch.
Right,
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
ground up.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
think he can build somebody from the ground up.
That's the same thing I was saying.
Yeah.
That's why I don't.
Yeah, Errol Spence from
Did he have him from the beginning?
But
17.
but now you don't act like you never came across a fighter that no matter who got them, they would have
They
been
would have been
something.
a star. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Yeah,
some
yeah,
fighters
yeah,
like that too.
yeah.
So I don't know.
The way Errol Spence operates, though, man, was pretty incredible. Like I remember watching him.
Yeah.
The body shots, the way he got in, the defense. Like
he was different.
if Ryan wins tonight, it's gonna be a lot because of Derrick James and the fundamentals.
Yeah, I think Derrick James sharpened him up.
He tightened up. He tightened him up.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's
He was
known.
knocked down by
Tank.
this guy, Luke Campbell. I
Luke
think.
Campbell knocked him down. Yeah.
Before he
And
knocked him
Tank
out.
dropped him twice
Yeah.
and knocked him out.
Damn,
Oh,
yo.
something going on.
Something going on out there.
Ryan's a tough kid, but this is like
Definitely, man.
this. Yeah. This is something in the pros that I hate though, is when you can't speed a fight up to start. Rolly needs to throw more punches because when Rolly throws one or two, he's very good. Like he's dangerous.
Yeah.
But they yeah. Ryan, forget about it. I'm telling. Let me tell you something about Rolly Romero. I've been saying, man. A lot of these guys that can't punch, Rolly gonna put the Beats by Dre on them. All these little touchy fighters out here, he's not gonna let. I'm telling you, he gonna hurt you.
Once he lands on you, yeah.
I'm a big Rolly fan. I'm a fan.
A fan is a big. That's a big name.
Ryan Garcia fan.
Pernell Whitaker.
I can understand being a fan of Ryan Garcia.
135. Pernell Whitaker, Roberto Duran,
now you
Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Rolly Romero.
No way, son.
Yo.
No way.
Top five.
Top five of all time.
That's a bad boy, yo.
He's in my top 20. No disrespect. Sorry.
I don't think he's in my top 50.
See, y'all drain Rolly. See, that's what y'all did. Y'all drain Rolly, and now Rolly's eating good. Look at him. He got hands and he got feet.
I'm not mad at his hustle.
Yeah, look at them.
Chris
thighs.
talking
That's
about
what
Rolly's
power
got to
is,
stop fighting. Rolly's look brain damaged. Yo, you what? Man, all right.
I still think he should retire.
What?
Why?
He's like a little delayed, like a few seconds.
But how do we know he wasn't born like that?
I mean, I don't know.
If Rolly pull that right hand, it's gonna be tough.
I feel
I don't
like
think Pitbull Cruz or Grosso or Tank had nothing to do with it.
See that? Look at that block.
No, I really don't. I think he was just like this his whole life.
Yo, when Rolly starts opening up, yeah.
He does that on purpose.
You never know.
Ooh, you see that dip? What Ryan
His personality is he plays it very well.
Ryan Garcia needs to do is actually change his his stance a little bit, like use a longer jab and jab to the body. I would, yeah. I like that jab to the body. There you go. Come on, Ryan. Good 2 jabs to the body. There you go.
I feel like a lot of fighters struggle with the idea of outboxing somebody and outbanging them. Like oh, I don't want to seem like a
See that right there.
PSSY. You know, I want to bang with him. However,
Oh, there you go. Good right hand,
I
Ryan.
get outworked.
You heard him. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. Riyadh season ain't robbing no more. They're not robbing fighters. They kind of giving the fair. Whoever wins these times. I'm not gonna lie. Like Riyadh season, like they're being fair. Like, yeah, like
they definitely paying for the best.
Turkey Al-Ashiki.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. That scared me when I saw him hook up with Dana.
Yo, you know they said Edgar fighting in Central Park.
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
I think
That's gonna
Who
Shakur
else
on
on
that
that
card.
card?
But-
So Edgar Shakur.
He better.
Shakur and somebody else.
You said July.
I think it's in July.
He better
That's
not.
gotta be after. So that's after.
I thought it was Times
But
Square. I think you're right.
Shakur's fighting in July though.
They on the same. He's on Edgar
So
They
undercard.
on the same card, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo, Edgar undercard.
That's fire.
Yo,
I love them.
he got to knock that guy out though. Edgar got to knock that kid out.
Who Edgar?
They love that kid. That kid Shiraz.
I heard that kid is nice.
He's nice. That kid is nice, bro.
He is nice.
That's gonna be Chris.
You think
No,
he-
Chris. You see what he
You
did
think
to
he all right,
Ammo?
Chris? That's it.
Nah, Chris. He got hands and got feet, bro.
Yeah.
All right, y'all keep thinking that he's all right. Adames is an animal though, Chris. All right, that's not gonna be a walk in the park.
Walking the park.
That dude's like 6'4". You know, Edgar can win. Edgar could definitely beat him, but it's a real fight, man.
Is Edgar still getting knockouts like he used to? His last,
He knocked out that
guy
last
he
dude
knocked
bad.
out, yeah,
I think it's bro, on the top level, man. I will say
it's
this.
different.
I think like all-time greats get knockouts, but I don't think like you knock out guys on a high level.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
it's rare. It's rare.
Is Ryan kind of chimmy though?
Yeah.
At this point, he kind
You
of.
think so? Nah, I don't think so.
He's
I
not
think
chinny.
Rolly hit hard, bro. Hey, yo, do he got on like? Do his trunks symbolize like kind of like? They remind me of something, bro.
Skittles.
Like Rolly trunks.
Skittles.
Skittles or something like that. Yeah, like some type of candy or something.
Yeah.
Who y'all think got the best trunks? The best boxing.
Floyd
I'm
still.
not gonna lie, Fulton with them denim trunks.
Yo, he
with
killed
that.
it with the
He did,
Timbs.
That with the Timbs.
He had the Timbs
Tim's
on.
was
son.
crazy.
Fulton from New York now. You can't wear Tim's.
He's from Philly, I think.
He's from New York now once he did that.
Oh, he said we adopted him.
We adopted him, man. Him and Carissa. Oh, yeah, I see that. He
Yo,
that
you know
right
he
hand.
Rolly
Damn.
dropped him. Rolly dropped him.
I ain't see it. I heard niggas
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
You
son,
see that little
dropped
dip that Rolly did just now? That was dangerous. Oh
Nah, I think it
boy.
was just a hard hit. I think they would have went a little crazy outside.
No, he wasn't going crazy.
him. Yeah, they was wild out. We heard him.
Ryan.
We gonna know if somebody.
Ryan, commit to the jab.
I feel like this mysterious is better.
There you go.
We probably like around behind. I don't. It's pissing me off.
Who you
I
think
hate,
winning
I
so
hate
far,
not knowing
Josh?
what's going on.
Yo, Josh, who you think winning so far?
No.
I think honestly, Rolly's winning right now. But anything could happen, and Rolly can't lose focus.
I like how Rolly's probing, but I think if he worked more feints in, he
Oh,
might be able
good
to
right
set up
hand.
that right that he's looking for. But right now, OD, he's terrified. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
He's like, see what that left hook do.
I think Ryan gonna hit him with a
But
body.
Rolly
That's
look
what I was
good,
gonna say,
man.
start going to the body a little bit
Yeah,
more.
this
That-
probably
I
the
think
better-
he
gonna stop him with a body
shot.
The key to this fight is the jab. Ryan has to throw the jab.
Oh,
Boom.
good jab.
And don't get greedy. Let him walk.
Yep.
That's it. That's all you gotta do. Some fights, all you can land is the jab,
Yeah.
and you gotta enjoy that. Rolly's up, but Ryan won because that jab. Ryan's winning now. That one jab. That's
Oh, wow.
all you gotta do.
that's how they do it.
That's it, yo. Sometimes that's what my older brother told me. He said, Raymond, he said, yo, just don't get greedy. Some fights is just a jab.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. The great boxers know how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turn it into a one punch fight, bro. You could turn a fight into a one punch
Yeah.
night. You good. Just keep landing one punch. Boop, boop. Easy money. Go home, no scars on your face. You know what I mean? No cuts.
Yeah, we still love you. You gave us a lot of great fights. This one's
Right,
not
this
going to
one,
be
yeah.
entertaining.
Yo, when you learn how to win a boring fight, that's when you become a great fighter.
Yeah.
You gotta win a boring fight, man.
No, I think it's like 2-2 right now.
Mm.
I could agree with that. Yeah, I could agree with that.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, Ryan is opening up now.
I think Rolly winning so far, but I think Ryan gonna stop it. Yeah. Ryan gonna catch him.
Yo, this Riyadh season is dangerous, right?
Yeah, he
I
putting
love it,
hard. Yeah, he putting
I
hard
love
fights together, man.
I just feel like if Rolly worked more feints in instead of just his probing, he would bait out Ryan's hook and be able to time it.
He would.
But instead, he's just probing. He's staying mid range.
Right, he did block it.
Yeah, he's very nervous about it. But you gotta set it up
Mm-hmm.
and create the opening and time it.
Of course they do, because yo, they need that Garcia hand.
Whoa. Ryan, forget the
Nice.
left
He's
hook.
ready for it.
He is.
Ryan, forget the left hook, man.
Mhm.
Do the right hand.
That's what I
You-
was saying earlier. Like nobody taught him nothing else. He ain't learning right.
Yeah,
right hook,
Rolly's not dropping that
uppercut,
hand though. He
right
Facts.
hand.
He lived by that,
Look at the
boy.
picture right
That's
there.
what I
His
said.
hand
He's
is
not
like
dropping that
this.
hand.
Air bite something.
Yeah.
He trying not to get hit with that left
Yeah,
hand.
and this is a new weight class for both guys too, so this is pretty impressive. Well, actually, Rolly been here for about 2 fights. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's another thing.
47?
This is a bad fight to make, man.
I was surprised when I took that fight. You know,
This?
after a year off, yeah.
He wants that get back.
It's risky business.
I ain't gonna lie, Ryan got heart though. If you look at it,
do.
he not scared,
Ryan
son.
don't-
Like he not
don't-
scared.
He don't duck no smoke.
Nah, he don't duck no
He's
smoke. I
fine.
give him that.
Ooh, good jab, Ryan.
He's a funny guy. OD, he's mad funny.
Oh, good body shot.
See, Rolly's defense is underrated though.
Yeah,
I was about
I'm
to
starting to
say
see
that.
that right now.
Yo, 140. Yeah, 147. Rolly's here, man. Chris said he should retire. He said, "Yeah." Chris said, "You're done, kid."
He still got 7 rounds
Oh.
to go though.
Can we bring it back? So earlier on, they was like, "Yo, who's your top 3 or whatever at 140?" He said Richardson Hitchens, and who you said?
I said my top 2 is Gary, Antoine Russell, and Richardson Hitchens.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
Gary, Antoine Russell, Rich, Teofimo, but yeah, Teofimo. I don't know what order, but Teofimo did more than everybody, so I got to put Teofimo 1, Gary Russell 2. I think Gary Russell was a bad matchup, and I don't hear nobody calling him out.
Nah.
Gary Russell's an animal, yo.
Yeah.
That
He's
is
a
animal,
problem.
son.
He's a dog.
That he's like Sean Porter, but like,
But better.
but
better,
clean,
yeah.
right? Like
But
clean
better, yeah.
skill, like
Yeah.
Sean Porter would get sloppy sometimes. I don't really
Facts.
see that in.
You gotta look out for my man Tito Mercado.
Yeah,
140?
Tito Mercado. Yeah, he's nice too.
He's coming. Pause for.
Yo, I got cursed out today, man.
What
You know I'm
happened?
saying? Because I said Ben Rodriguez is overrated.
I
I said it. I
did
put
see
in my
that.
story and shout out to, I'm part. I like to say I'm part Mexican. Man.
Right, right.
But the Mexicans cursed me out, man. I'm saying I'm bugging. But to me, bro, do he belong number 6 on the pound for pound list, bro? No way.
He beat the former guys in that weight.
He
Who
did.
are they?
And knocked them all out. I knew of about like
Surin V-side that knocked out
I knew 2.5.
Surin V-side who knocked out Chocolatito.
Chocolatito, but I'm saying, is he a great?
All right, they all old. They all was old. They all was old. I'm gonna keep it real. They all was old.
Bro,
They all was
come
old. I'm
on.
sorry.
Come
Hey, I'm sorry.
You gotta
man.
be real
I'm
with
sorry.
boxing, man.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Bro, we can't put somebody on the top 10 pound for pound list off of potential. You don't go there off potential. You go there for accomplishments.
The eye test is there though.
No, yeah, but that's potential.
That's
though,
what
Chris.
Mama's boy said
That's
with Boots.
potential.
Remember?
Remember, he used to say that, yo. He used to say Boots the best fighter in the world.
I said,
How,
I
bro?
was watching.
"Oh, the Mama's
How?
boys, right?"
How?
Yeah, I was telling my friend about it because they were talking about how they
was
preparing for
crazy,
a
right?
fight, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I just can't get my legs under me." And I was like, "Oh, let me tell you a story."
Oh, Tiff, you heard about that Mama's boy joint?
No, we're not gonna do that today. No.
Oh,
You know about
man.
that shit now?
We did a whole
She was
episode
on there with us. that
Oh,
episode.
yeah. I'm bugging. I'm
But
bugging.
when you first admitted it was on the live y'all was on, and then he came on.
I gotta hold on. Let me tell man
Yeah,
P
about
Films
that.
this real quick. So P Films, it's the craziest.
Wait,
it's the
on
craziest
a
thing.
break, Flat. Let's keep telling them what's going on. I'm
Alright,
sorry,
we'll wait
guys.
till the break. Get
Yeah.
prepared for this, bro.
Yeah,
This
they
is
watching.
crazy.
They
Dennis
just
gonna hate me.
they just watching us hang out.
Mama's boy gonna
Shout
hate
out
me.
Mama's
Yeah.
boy, man. That's my bro right
So-
there.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's the
Ryan is
vibe.
using a good
Yeah,
jab.
this story.
Mama's boy got mad heart too.
So-
Oh, damn.
Facts.
Ryan Garcia right now is using a good jab. He's jabbing to the chest. He's jabbing to the arms. So
Rolly's not closing distance properly.
he's not. When you're in one of these fights like this, look, the head, right hand landed, right. He's holding him.
Mhm.
Ryan Garcia is using his amateur experience
Facts.
to create openings. Now, around round 7 and 8,
Mm-hmm.
or Rolly's gonna get desperate,
Right.
and that's when the left hook
He gonna
lands.
open up.
Yeah. Also, I haven't seen Ryan Garcia throw any body shots right now,
That's what I said earlier. Yeah, like,
which actually may be a good thing because when he does sneak in a little body shot, he might not expect it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
Small fight. I mean, Rolly's a small fighter.
Yeah. Rolly should be going to the body right now. I will say that.
agree.
He's going, but he's not setting it up. He's doing him
Right.
out of range, so he's
yeah,
missing.
He's not on the inside.
I think he's
I'm not-
being too cautious.
Wait, what was that? Y'all saw that?
Yeah, that went.
I think we on like a little break. So let me
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me
Yeah.
sum this up in a quick 30 seconds. So P Films, it's this fighter named Dennis Duggan.
I didn't know it was gonna go this far. I'm so sorry,
Something
Dennis.
happened?
I'm so sorry.
Outside,
Yeah,
something
down the
happened.
street.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Mm.
I bet
All
on the
right,
seventh
next break.
round.
Next break.
Oh God.
Did you? I did.
Oh.
Okay,
It's not
well,
just because
I bet
Oh,
Ryan
you
was
took
gonna
the
take
round?
him out.
Oh.
That right hand is landing a little bit better for but see, Rolly changed his guard, but that right hand is landing a little bit better for Ryan Garcia. Rolly's changed his guard a little bit. Rolly's leaning in a little bit more. He's trying to, I believe Rolly's trying to land the right hand.
I don't like how he's setting it up.
It's interesting. Yeah. These are two guys that I feel like are really good fighters, but they're too left hook oriented.
Yeah.
And they need more like of a, you ever see Floyd's like pot shot right hand?
Mm-hmm.
Good body shot, that right hand.
Well, we know something coming.
I wonder if Floyd worked with Rolly for this fight.
Nah.
Probably not, huh?
Nah. Oh, so they got Rolly up now.
Yeah.
That's the AI judge.
Because of the last.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an AI
That's
judge.
the fourth judge.
Look at him. You don't see his face?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I wasn't
Yeah,
even paying
yeah,
attention.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Don't get me wrong, Ryan has been doing a good job.
Yeah. Oh, he's biting on the feints.
I hate to say,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the level of boxing.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Okay. That jab. Oh, his
Nah,
eye-
yeah, this
like
not
his
how
eyes
it
a little
is.
messed
Yeah,
up.
it's not.
It's just the hype of it, but
So
It's because you got two guys that
That's what I say. Rolly Romero's like
Yeah.
Yorga. He just knows how to hype it up.
Just like
yeah.
Mario.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, you
Uh-oh.
see that left hook?
I see a left foot. I see Ryan's left foot coming.
Oh,
Yeah, that hurt him. That hurt him. That hurt him. That hurt
Come
him.
on, make my day. Make my night.
Now, what Ryan
that right
should
hand kind of shook Rolly up.
Ryan should jab, go to the right a little
Ooh.
bit, and throw a right hand, and then
Get
throw his
behind
left
that right
hook.
hand, Rolly.
He needs to
Come
get
on.
away from Rolly's left hook.
I
Now
feel like
don't
Rolly should be
bite
leaning
those
in that
fate.
much.
Rolly's going up top of the right hand.
I think Ryan gonna hit him with the left hook.
Rolly's going up top of the right hand. Whose shot gets there first?
Rolly shit got
Big
there first.
two powerhouses.
Rolly's looking for a big right hand. Rolly's gonna jab to the body and come up top with the right hand. Oh, you see it, right? Boom. Duck down.
Oh, yeah, he trying.
Yeah. He's timing him well.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ryan's managing the distance well. Rolly probing that jab he's so predictable at this point. He's been doing it for 2 rounds. 3
Ryan,
rounds.
keep using that feint.
Oh, good job.
Rolly.
Oh.
Rolly, come up with a shot.
Because why nobody taught Rolly how to feint?
Yeah, he's using the waving of the arm, which is really good. It's a good little technique.
It looks funny when he's doing it, but it's a good trick. Yeah.
Hey, waving his flag around.
Ryan, get off the ropes. Okay, they did it.
What are we, 2 rounds?
All right, so boom. Let me tell the story real quick. Right, so, yo, it's a boxer. This my guy. This our guy. His name Dennis Duggan. Nickname Mama's Boy. He's from Brooklyn, moved to Jersey or whatever. Trains in Vegas. So long story short, right? He got a fight coming up, right? So he ends up with a chick. Know what I mean? They do. Boom, 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 boom.
Backstory: as a man, you're not supposed to do certain things. before
Big
a fight.
facts.
Absolutely. Legs
Big
is gone.
facts.
All right.
So boom, you know, the 12th round hit, the climax of the fight. Boom, boom. He shoot off. Boom, 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 boom. Son took his joint, right? Shot off. Took his no diddy.
Did he A, throw it away? 2, B.
Yo.
Go.
Shot off the bullet. Shot off the bullets, right? Took the bullets and swallowed the bullets, bro. And said it, bro.
He said
it like preserved his energy.
power.
or something?
he said as long as he didn't release it.
Yeah.
Oh, so he put it back in his body.
That's his version of semen retention.
His version, yes, his version.
That's one of the
Unfortunately.
craziest stories I ever heard in boxing. And he told us.
That's a real AO for me, man.
When we get offline, I have the actual cut. I was showing.
That's wild, crazy.
Yeah.
They couldn't even pay me to admit.
Is he here in New York?
I would have never admitted that shit. I would have.
That's a whole lot of dedication and just like.
That's some bullshit, man.
I'd rather get knocked out.
Remember Marquez drunk his
I was
piss?
just about to say
That was
Yeah, he
pretty
drunk
crazy.
his piss. Know what I mean?
He said,
couldn't
Marquez,
do
I got
that
one for you, brother.
I couldn't. Do
I
it.
don't, my thing is like, I wonder, was that your first time doing that? Because I don't think you could.
Crazy, son. That's crazy.
I can't.
That's not no first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's like a you do that.
You do this.
You do
Yeah.
I'm putting it back in.
That's crazy.
oh,
Hey, listen.
he did it in front of a live
Leave
audience
him
too.
alone.
What?
The girl was there. It's a live audience, so he did it there. So I'm like, damn, bro, did you go in the back room?
Break it down to me.
She saw it happen.
She saw it happen.
She watched it. Yeah.
No.
She's like, as a man, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild, son.
I never even thought of nothing like that, bro.
Never. It never crossed my mind, son. Never.
So why they both sound so tired though?
They tired.
Yeah.
Because they both playing it safe.
It's
Being
hot
honest.
outside. The New York City air is terrible quality.
Good job,
AI
Ryan.
got Rolly up
Ooh.
by 2 points. Ooh. AI got Rolly dominating right now.
Honestly, moving this well with cigarette smoke, the buildings, and some
He can go-
dead rats and shit. The sewer.
Oh, good job.
Probably smoking out there.
Right.
What if it would have rained?
Huh?
What they would have did if it rained?
They got a tent though.
Yeah, the 10 over.
Oh, good job. There you go. See, now it's the cream of the crop rises later in the fight. It's round 8.
When's Ryan gonna finish his
The
tattoo?
jab is. Oh yeah, right.
Sorry.
You gotta think Ryan has to turn it over.
He got to. He got to.
Yeah.
He got to turn
He
it
has
up.
to.
Fact.
Like he's confused though. He don't know
Yeah.
how to hit, bro.
You don't know how to hit him. And
You
he,
got to
Rolly-
put it on the
Rolly's
line,
so
Chris.
The jab is working right, but the left hook's not working.
yeah, it's not working.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Rolly
See
tried
how
to get
Rolly's
on
rushing
Mike
in there? I think
Tyson.
if Rolly was able to establish his jab and step more to the right with
Mm.
with that right guard, I feel like he'd be able to set up a little bit better because he's circling, he's following him
Rolly got to step to the right.
safely.
I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of our favorite. Well, Rolly's
He's
wait-
done it. He's been timing
Rolly,
it well.
Rolly's waiting right now. I think Rolly's kind of satisfied with like, yo, guys, look,
He
I have
dropped
real
him.
skill.
Facts.
I have real skill, and I didn't get knocked out.
Fact.
And he dropped
You
it.
think he won the fight? This is why he's fighting these niggas.
I think Rolly is like, he's just kind of like, yo, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy.
He playing it safe.
I'm playing. I think they both respect each other's power, and I
Mhm.
think Ryan is kind of like, you know what? He's not. I don't think he's up for this fight. Like something looks a little bit like. I don't think he could figure him out, man. You know.
I think it come
He
a
should've
time
took a
when you
tune-up
just gotta
between.
trap or die, bro. Now, I mean, you gotta be willing to go out on your shield. Either I'm gonna knock you out or you gonna knock me out.
You
You know what
gotta
I'm
get
saying?
it great. That's it.
There to be great.
I would wait till like around 11 when his punching power is not all crazy,
And then,
Yeah.
and then I would try to do something for the crowd, like around 11 and 12.
Except either one
Wow.
of them, they barely went to the
You
body.
probably can't, but I feel like if somebody does something stupid, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Right.
And when you're in a hospital bed, you're gonna be like, dang, all I had to do was, because you know they're gonna tell you right in the hospital bed, just we were up. Why'd you do that? Just I got the scorecards. You were up.
so then
What
the,
did he do after he did that?
yeah, I said still on
He said he
that.
mobbed the
Yo,
whole
yo.
lot.
Do you need some water?
I don't know.
What does a
She,
woman do? Like, what do you do? Like, you just had sex with him.
yeah, I don't know, son. I don't know if she still was
Pack
dealing
it
with
up
him
after
or,
that.
you know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, they lot.
Most women would've been like, nah, I ain't
yo,
dealing
yo,
with
Rolly's selling out. Rolly's coming in. This is good for Ryan Garcia. He's coming in. He's throwing some
Look
shots.
at the AI.
Good move, Ryan. Ryan, change your height sometimes.
Ryan not stepping on the gas, bro. Because I feel like right now
He's getting
Ryan
his
could like
power.
he could put a better effort in right now.
You wanna tell him to be women?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think also Ryan been
I don't
drinking
think
a lot of
so.
alcohol and doing a lot of crazies. That stuff catch up to you, man. It could be
Mhm.
tonight.
Nah, Just that was cat, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
No, he
think
drink.
was
Look at him. He
drinking,
drink
bro.
alcohol, man. Look at him.
Think
I
so?
think he knows that Rolly has this kind of like recharge strength that he's just avoiding the risk of certain punches.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're not trying to get knocked out.
Yo, shit, that's so politically incorrect.
Tank.
Retard strength is so
I'm about to get
politically
canceled?
He is.
incorrect. Yeah.
Yo, I
They
heard
will
it, and I
cancel
was
you.
just like,
They will cancel you for
I
that.
know what you need, though. You shouldn't say nothing.
I'm sorry.
Nah, she
Oh.
said nothing wrong.
But for people, it's so
No,
like,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. The time I grew up in, like you could say certain
Yeah.
things,
Facts,
and
facts,
I'm never
facts.
coming for Yeah, you know, back in my day, you could say this, that, and third, and I never stopped.
The world got
I'm
so
sorry.
sensitive.
Dang,
man.
no. That's like Nelson, like she from the sundown state. You know, colored people. I'm from a different time. Y'all were colored people. Yo, man, these guys is fighting. I ain't gonna lie, man. Tank looking good right now. His leftovers is fighting real.
Leftovers, right? He stopped both of them, son.
Sure did.
He put belt to ass on them, right? And they over there life or death.
That's tough.
Yo, shout out to Tank, man. Yo,
I seen a tweet the other day, like people was making fun of a lot of Tank's past opponents.
yeah.
A lot of people-
Was it? Let me guess. It was a guy that's never fought before, right? Yeah.
Every single time.
A
Yeah.
casual. Yeah, you can't make fun of Tank resume, bro.
Yeah.
When he fought Rolly, he was undefeated. When he fought Ryan, he was undefeated. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, he don't even fight people like coming off L's and nothing
Facts,
like that.
facts. He be fighting like
He
tough
fighting while
fights.
he's still hot.
Facts.
I'd rather fight Rolly than Ryan. Rolly is super. I mean, I'd rather fight Ryan than Rolly. Rolly's super awkward. How do you train for that? What sparring partners you get for Rolly? Who you bring in for? You gotta get a guy who like
A gorilla.
who been fighting for like 2 weeks.
100 man versus
100 man versus gorilla.
I've been hearing that.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
So can we answer that question or 100 men or one gorilla?
40 men will be. I thought about 40 dudes would be the gorilla, man. Because I told people a long time ago.
You got a roster?
Huh?
You got a roster?
Wow.
Us in this room.
I think we could beat a gorilla.
Yo, as soon as
He literally wiping 10 of y'all out with one slap.
got first five, like get handled by the gorilla, everybody was running.
My thing is, okay, y'all gonna beat the gorilla. What are y'all gonna do with the gorilla?
I just don't see
Once
how.
y'all
Nine versus
face to
gorilla.
face? How are you?
I think we can beat a
killing
gorilla.
or
I
getting
think this
the
room
gorilla
right
out
here
there?
could beat a gorilla.
Facts. You're
Nine versus
both
gorilla.
penetrating their skin.
She is, son. She is, son.
You can't put your
Oh, good right hand by Ryan Garcia.
neck, like
The gorilla bleed just like me. He bleed just like me.
You can't even see me, bro. You know what?
his one slap is just
5 of y'all.
Yo, you gotta know the art to jumping, bro. First of all, somebody gotta grab his legs. If somebody grab his legs, bro, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I don't find that's gonna work.
y'all not getting that close.
That's not working.
When you jumping people, you don't even be really hitting them like
Do
that.
y'all know
You can't even
how
get in
big a
there.
gorilla is when y'all really see it?
Huge.
Oh
The
man.
muscles and the neck, like
You know what movie I'm
listen,
terrified
Nah,
of?
they big,
I can't
but they
watch
dumb.
Planet of the
Planet
Apes.
of the Apes?
Planet of the Apes
And
gives me
they fast.
nightmares. I'm terrified. I do not like that movie at all.
That's one of my
I cannot.
favorite trilogies.
Really, I
Uh,
cannot.
the key
I
word:
cannot.
nobody consistent jab will break the
At all.
gorilla down.
And no variation
go-
of jabs.
Yo, a consistent jab. Oh,
They got Rolly dominating
Yeah.
this fight, man.
Give me
Yeah.
my,
Oh.
just give me my money.
Oh no, Ryan,
Give me my
no.
money.
Ryan, get under.
It's over.
Damn, Rolly working.
It's over.
Good jab. Ryan, step to him.
Rolly versus
eye hurt
Rolly
real
versus
quick.
Devin.
Oh,
Nah.
Rolly
Yeah.
versus Devin is
hell
next.
no.
Well, if
Ro-
Devin show up the way he showed up today,
Shit.
Rolly got it.
Rolly got it.
Rolly,
Yeah, Devin gonna
I
be
don't
scared
think
of that.
I don't think Rolly want to fight black fighters like that. I don't know what it is,
Think
man.
so?
Nah, I don't think he want.
Devin though? Yo, you know he used to be going at Devin back in the days, huh?
I don't think he wanted. It sound
Yeah,
like
used
he
to be
want to
calling him
fight.
out. Yeah. He'll love to fight Devin,
Nah,
son.
he definitely fight that.
Yo, Rolly look like Floyd Mayweather.
He definitely looked like he was drinking margaritas.
Oh, keep go.
Yo, what
Ryan,
is
come on.
Ryan doing?
Open
bro?
up.
Come on, he's supposed to take advantage of that,
It's
bro.
Cinco de
Like,
Mayo on Monday.
Yeah, he was definitely repping his Mexican.
Damn, Ryan, how long you been on ostrich, man?
Ostrich?
I gotta wonder now, man.
oh,
Damn, Ryan, fight.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
fighting. Oh, there we go.
Give me my money. Hello.
Ryan,
yeah.
He's
He's
confident.
shoulder rolling.
He's doubling up on the left side. Doubles and triples. Let's go.
I
Roy
ain't never
look.
seen Rolly.
Floyd told him to shoulder roll, man.
1, 2.
That's-
We've been
One,
seeing that,
1, 2.
right?
Stick the jab right after. 1, 2, 1. Straight up the middle, man. Wow.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he got his number, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Rolly's cold, man. Dang, Ryan.
Excuse me.
Could you imagine if Rolly win, bro?
He
We about to see this right now. We about to hear it and be pissed. That's your favorite fighter, though. Why you look stressed?
huh?
It's your favorite fighter. Why you
They
look stressed?
messing up my super fight. They messing up my look.
Draw. They're not gonna let Rolly win this, bro.
Let him. He's winning.
I feel like there's so much money invested in that match.
Again?
All right, hold on. So one of my best friend's cousin, he runs the YouTube for boxing gems inside, I think it's called, whatever. They have like a good file, whatever. And he was asking what my parlay was, and I said I got Rolly winning. So
Oh wow.
He made a good bet. I told y'all niggas when I came in here.
Wow. Oh, you bet on Rolly too?
Huh?
You bet on Rolly?
Let me show you so you know it's real.
What made you bet on him?
Because I just feel like after Ryan's layoff and Rolly's athleticism, and then just like him being so explosive, he's a powerhouse. I just feel like he has the mindset he could walk Ryan down.
Gotcha.
And so far, what I'm seeing, it seems like Ryan's been on the back foot.
Yeah.
It didn't play out 100% the way I wanted to, but I just have a feeling that Rolly has that power that he could just, he can take it. So
Yeah, when
my
you
cash out right now is 101.
Well,
Should I take it?
yeah, I'll take
Oh,
it.
Mike
Yo.
should, because
Mike should.
if he knock Rolly out in the 12th, son, that's gonna be crazy.
It's not gonna happen.
You
What?
think so?
I don't think Ryan's gonna knock him out in the 12.
He's hydrated. Rolly's hydrated.
So I put 20. I'm gonna win
Rolly look
158.
good.
It's a
Like,
calm
he
little,
looks like
Yeah.
calm little something.
He looked fresh, exactly. He still look good.
Ready.
Ryan got his mouth open. He's flat. Like, I don't know.
Rolly's been fighting, man. Ryan ain't been fighting.
Yeah.
Whole year, man. That lawsuit, all that stuff in the back of his head.
Yeah. Did he?
All that stuff catches
Yeah.
me, for sure.
That's how it is. Why he's in this fight. He's confident. You got this by your choices.
You bet on him too, right?
I did, but I bet on Ryan.
Oh,
I
damn.
bet on Ryan to knock him out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I would have thought that.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah. Rolly's too strong for him.
Was when he fought
Y'all
Devin.
gonna know I love me an underdog. Let me tell you.
He's too strong for.
Oh,
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
it took
This,
my cash out away.
on a low, this really changed the trajectory of a lot of
Yeah.
stuff in
fights
boxing.
coming up,
Yeah,
yeah.
for real. This is a real upset the apple
I
cart.
have a
you know
video
what
of
I'm
my daughter literally earlier. She said, "I smell an upset." My daughter's 4.
saying?
It's so funny.
Yeah, you
She
should
said, "I
listen
smell
to
an
her.
upset."
You should
Wow.
listen to her. 4,
Man.
she know what she talking about.
I want to ask y'all.
Like Ryan Garcia and all that. She knows.
She don't know that much. I feel she knows, but she doesn't know that much. I feel like she mimics a lot of the
Ooh.
stuff that I say. You know,
Solid.
but it's cute. I let her
Back
just
foot,
join
back
me
foot,
in,
back
you know.
foot.
Little girls got mad personality, you know.
Mhm.
Facts,
My
facts,
nieces,
facts.
my nephews, they don't want to be bothered.
104. It's climbing.
Yeah, I'm not.
I want to ask y'all a question. There's a video going around about Roy Jones talking about strength and conditioning versus boxing, and how strength and conditioning is taken away from the actual boxing technique that fighters are portraying.
Mm.
How do y'all feel about that?
I feel
Do you-
like he's right.
How? Like, I don't think that take away.
Hmm?
It just helps you box for longer.
Yeah.
I fake agree with him.
He's
Yeah.
saying
I
that
agree with
on
him
the
too,
low,
yeah.
I fake agree. Yeah.
he's saying that fighters are more focused on being strong
Facts.
as opposed to being technically sound.
Mm.
So the actual art is being depleted, and people are more focused on being like stronger, faster, puncher harder, as opposed to being able to have like boxing
Skills.
IQ,
Yeah,
the skill,
yeah.
the reaction,
Yeah.
the slip
I
counter
kinda
on the
agree
back
with
foot,
that.
front foot. Like they're missing all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch a bum like him.
Wilder had no skills.
I hate watching Wilder.
No skills at all.
Huh?
At all. True.
I like how you said
Everybody
that.
got to play a role. They got to be C-class fighters. They got to be B-class fighters.
Yeah.
That's what it is, you know.
It's still a lot of skill in boxing.
I seen
It's
Roy.
just highlighted now because of the social media, maybe.
I seen Roy training people, and I did see Roy do stuff like, "You're gonna throw this right hand all day," and the guy just throwing the right hand on. He's like showing them like that. I would never think Roy trained like that.
Nah, Roy got an awkward way of training. Like he like dancing. He'll make you dance.
Yeah,
Like, know what I mean?
You saw him
He'll
on
make
the,
you
on
do
the, on
it.
the
Yeah,
line?
yeah.
He said,
With Chris
"Bop,
Eubanks,
bop."
like he had you doing a dance, like, and you be like, yo, what this guy do with fighting, bro? Like, am I dancing
I
or am I
swore
fighting?
I picture training with Roy Jones like this. Justin, come in, get in the truck. 5 a.m. in the morning. Roy, why we at a farm? Watch these chickens, Justin. See the way these chickens throw the right hook? That's how you gonna throw it like that. That's what I ain't gonna lie.
Stupid, son.
I'm like, Roy, what we doing? You're gonna watch these chickens for 5 weeks. And I learned how to. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't think, but he is like really, he's sharp with it, man.
Yeah. But he said when he was younger, his pops made them train like 7 days a week, no days off.
He did.
Like
I heard
6
that.
hours a day.
Dang.
But he ain't doing physical conditioning apparently. He was just boxing.
Straight boxing.
What time did he have? He was fighting.
6 hours a day, 7 days a week is crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy, son.
He was a slave. How you beat a guy like that, yo?
You can't beat a slave, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
He had a bed in the gym,
You
yo.
watch Sinners?
I didn't know. I didn't watch it yet. I'm gonna watch
That
it.
movie fire.
it
That
too.
movie fire.
Yeah, don't do it.
You saw it?
You ain't see it?
I saw it. Why y'all ain't see
Is
it?
it as good as people keep saying it is?
I think it's really good.
It's good. It's tough. It's tough.
I didn't watch it, but I have a feeling.
I definitely want to go see that.
I'm not gonna say it's like.
Ryan.
Everyone's just
Damn.
like raving about
I don't
it.
really love.
Now, I think
don't
they
really love his
boosting it.
answer.
It's good, but I think they boosting it a little bit.
That's
Like,
like the Black Panther, you know.
Now Black Panther was like
The first one.
It wasn't that great. But it's good. I like
First one made me want to cry, bro. I never thought we blacks could be superheroes. When he was like, Killmonger was like, why you left us in America? You Africans ain't help us or save us. I felt that in my spirit, bro. I was like, where was y'all? I said, them Africans left us to die here. God, 400 years of slavery? Where was Africa?
that's tough.
My mom gonna tell me they was going through stuff too. I was like, was it slavery? Yeah. I didn't know how big Africa was, man. I was like, this is a lot of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
write
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
really hoping for like a. I was hoping for like a Conor Bank, Chris Eubanks kind of like bang
I
out.
thought
like,
it would
Yeah, I
be
thought
too.
you know, it's
Like
Times
that, too.
Square. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's
I
Times
was
Square.
thinking,
This is Tank Lamont right here. Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
look. Sometimes you make a decision in your head and you go, look, man.
Canelo Skull.
Canelo.
A horrible fight tomorrow. Canelo and Skull.
Yes, fighting tomorrow too, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh, McGear.
Oh,
The rematch
yeah.
with that guy, right?
Yeah.
The same guy that
That's
beat him?
that guy that knocked him out.
Yeah, I think it's a rematch.
Yeah.
Dang.
Ryan did what any normal human would do. He got hit with the left hook. He went down. It hurt really bad. And then he got up. He tried to
Damn.
move it. And then round 6, he's like,
Y'all gonna sound bugging. I call it a draw.
Yeah, it's a draw. Nobody did nothing.
No
Yeah,
boxing,
nobody's
bro.
doing
Alright.
It's a draw. Nobody really did nothing. Nobody really did nothing.
I know boxing,
Ryan
bro.
was catching him with a lot of jabs, I could say.
When you hear the first score, it's gonna tell you right there. If it's close, it's a
Devin
draw.
laughing.
But
If
I don't
the
know.
first score is close,
I think Rolly got it. I think Rolly got it.
I gotta see.
Draw.
Ryan definitely win. Either it's a draw or Rolly won.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they give it to Ryan,
it was a rock.
that's crazy.
Like,
New York gonna riot outside.
They're better
I
than
like this. I like
New
this 3-day boxing weekend. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
that. Usually it's
I like it too, but dang, Canelo, you milking the game, man.
York. It is.
You don't think that's a little fake tough fight a little bit though?
Canelo is
What are we doing,
Canelo is a bad. He's not a
You
good.
think so?
Canelo's a.
You think so? Like, you said paying to watch the fight.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying they paying Skull to lose.
Oh no!
Nah.
He's getting paid. Canelo gonna take whatever fight he'll get. Take his money in. When he's ready, he's out of here.
The guy was gonna fight Jake Paul, man. That was really good.
Oh, Canelo?
Dang, oh, that caught him pulling out.
He said, like, he went with-
That was good stuff, man. If Rolly actually was more explosive in his combinations, he'd probably get a lot more done.
Yeah.
They're taking the.
Who's Rolly's coach right now?
Yeah. Oh, you see how long it's taking, right? You see how long the decision's taking, right?
I I know this boxing shit. I'm telling you. They even gonna give it
It's
a draw,
Salas,
or they
that
gonna
little
give it to Rose
that
to Ryan.
Cuban guy that you putting on the platform shoes. He trains like Adamas.
Look, now they
Yeah,
showing
that's his
Rolly.
trainer.
Ryan highlights like he was doing his thing. They're gonna give it either a draw or give it to
Flat.
Ryan.
Watch the fight with no sound.
That's gonna piss me the fuck off. Because I know I should have cashed out.
Yo, everybody
It's
say
too late. It's too late.
Everybody say Rose.
This game, no, they're playing. Cause look at the look at the stats. Look at the stats. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, look, I'm telling you. Look at, I'm telling you. Watch.
King
I know
Rod.
boxing, son. They was not counting them punches Rolly was landing. They was not counting them punches that Rolly was landing. He was not landing on the part of the gloves that count, bro. The part of the gloves he was landing with does not count in the pros, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, that is, you're right.
Listen, man.
If this go, Ryan Jim watching UFC.
Rolly, they didn't. Rolly, look at where you fighting, Rolly. This is the night to sell out.
I'm going straight to UFC. I'm done.
When they start taking the steroids out of UFC, it's gonna be the same thing. You know?
No, they ain't tally up them scores yet.
That's right.
It's been 15
It's a
minutes.
draw. Rolly, Ryan, 2. It's a draw. But let's get to Devin and Ryan. You're not messing up my money. Yeah. Oh, Bill? Yeah, let's come on.
They about to piss me the fuck
Oh,
off.
that's what it is. It's the Rolly McFly. He's doing the Back to the Future thing. That's why I was like, what is that?
In the middle of Times Square?
Wait. What are we on Twitch?
Oh.
Sorry.
Son, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
My man singing. Listen, the Oscar he ain't even dropped Rolly. They're gonna definitely be in his ass about that. Of course, sorry, but yeah.
Oh, listen.
Yo,
Hello.
that kind of changed the boxing world.
Okay,
Bro. I'm telling
Look.
you. He just changed the boxing world, bro.
Look.
What changes? Like what? What do you think happens?
No Ryan versus Devin. It's out.
Hold up.
So does Rolly have to fight Devin now?
No.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he be beating him. He was getting him in the gym, bro. Listen, everybody got to watch out for this guy, man.
So now that just put
I gotta find the old clips that you were saying that's your favorite.
Listen, man. The Rolly kid, I know this because
I hate it, but
I've sparred guys like Rolly in the gym. It don't look pretty, but it's effective. Yeah, before I fought, I said, yo, don't be surprised. This fight's a lot harder than you think. And I said, whoever left hook lands first.
that's not what he said.
Did I not say who's left hook?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
No, listen. I said, I won't be surprised if Rolly wins, but it's gonna come down to whoever left hook lands first. I said, Ryan does a left hook, Rolly does left hook. Rolly. I said, I think Rolly can win this, but I said I would bet my house on Ryan Garcia. But
Look at De La Hoya back there. He looked tight as hell.
He's tight.
He's sick
He
back
is
there.
tight. Trust me. He
You
is
know all the
tight.
shit he said. You know all the shit I talked this week.
man,
Facts. And you know how much money I'm about to lose?
I'm not gonna lie, this being in
'Cause he-
Times Square in the street is legendary. Yo. It's
Yeah.
Oscar money was based on Rolly winning. I mean, was based on Ryan winning. Yeah. So now that he lost, Oscar in the
Because
red right
Barbosa
now.
lost too, so it's
Barbosa
like
lost too. Oscar in the red right now.
can we watch the highlights of that? I didn't even see that fight. Can we watch the highlights of that fight? Barbosa and Tio?
Teofimo. Yeah, Teofimo
He did.
beat him
Amazing.
easy. son.
You dogged him?
Yeah, he did good.
Ryan don't even care.
So look,
Yeah.
man. Look.
Over it.
He had a hell of a year, man. It's the perfect time to fight Ryan Garcia.
Yo, so Rolly versus Boots, who got that?
Boots will kill him, bro.
Boots will smoke him.
Boots will destroy him.
Might retire him. Just like that.
That'd be bad.
I wouldn't be too sure
Yeah.
about that. Though. We gotta
Yeah.
see it happen.
He's getting better, man. He's getting better, yo.
Rolly?
I gotta see it happen.
What?
That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad you said
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Boots and rollies.
Oh no, boots. Yeah, I got boots.
Boots
Okay.
genetically sound to deal with that shit.
All right,
Don't get me wrong.
Boots gonna make him
Power,
look
but,
crazy.
Like I seen Boots fight in like I think it was like 2018 or 2017 in Philly, and it was like at the 3000 arena.
Mm.
And he wasn't even like nobody was talking about Boots or nothing like that. And when I seen him fight, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be a champion one day.
Mm.
And
Sure.
Boots back then would beat Rollies now.
Yeah, he was
And the
spicy.
Boots
That's what I'm saying.
now,
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
I would have swore Ryan would have beat him too.
I would pick him.
The fight's got to be fought, man.
I would pick Boots to beat him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you gotta.
yeah, I mean, yeah, like Styles make fights. You never know, but
That was make fights, but like, so.
Cause certain styles, like so. Okay, what you think if Gary Russell Jr. went up to 47 and fought Boots? You gonna say Boots gonna whoop him, right? Boots got him.
He beat Boots like twice, like 2-3 times.
Yeah,
So styles, you know. So
but Gary Russell Jr. and Rolly are two completely different fighters.
yeah.
there they are.
So it's like even when you watch like Boots
Same mindset.
Boots and standing on, it's like that was
Could it
clean. It was easy.
could it have been, guys? Could it have been that Rollies was draining himself, like he said, to make 135?
Mm.
Could it have been that he outgrew 140 as well with my man's, right? With Cruz. Rollies looks like he's about 180-pound man. And now he's at 140, right? And he was way too strong for Ryan Garcia tonight. 147, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, what I would say is this: Boots is an incredible fighter, but he cannot come in there licking. He's gonna let his hands go on this guy to what he's doing. He's gonna have to stick behind the jab and be comfortable with winning behind the jab. If he comes in there against this awkward kid like this, one of those shots can land, and we could be looking at this guy looking like Mayorga. It could be a whole different thing. And Boots is not that big either. I mean, they're around.
Yeah. Well, so I saw Boots in camp probably like a month ago, and he looked like he was a little around the same weight. Am I gonna lie?
Mhm.
And he was getting ready to cut whatever. But the way Boots covers his openings on exchanges, he's so defensively sound. Like obviously, opening, you're gonna find an opening in an exchange at the end of the day, but he minimizes it. Like when you watch Rolly and Ryan, Ryan's not minimizing those opportunities. They're there. You just got to take them. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like with Boots.
Yeah.
No. With Ryan, the opportunities are there. He tends to drops on his lead hook. He throws his right hand overextends. He drops his lead hand, like little things. Like you're not seeing Boots make those simple mistakes. So like when I was watching Boots spar, and this guy, he went probably 14 rounds. He's doing 4-minute rounds, 30-second rest, and he's not tired when he's done. He's going to sprint.
Wow.
Like boy's in shape. He's active. He's fighting like high caliber, huh?
Yeah.
It's crazy. 4-minute round, 30-second rest.
He eat eggs.
I never heard.
I don't know what he do, but I mean, like watching him is like, I was very impressed
I don't know.
by
He said something
his
special on
shot
the eggs now.
selections.
Know what I mean?
His shot selections was so dope.
How long you been watching boxing for? How long you been a trainer for?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably like a week.
You ever seen? No, how long you been a boxing trainer for? I've never. So 14 rounds.
14 rounds
4
is
minutes.
sprint after.
Yeah.
He
4-minute rounds, 30.
He wasn't
and
tired.
to confirm that, that's the same thing P just said when you spar with Boots.
Yeah.
4-minute
yeah,
rounds,
yeah.
30-second rest.
What's the pace on 14 rounds?
It's honestly the
Every
guys
punch hard?
the guys that's going in there, they go in there, they work.
Wait, he's switching sparring partners?
He switches sparring partners.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
It's two
That's-
guys at least.
His
And most
father.
of them don't make it out.
He must be the son of Zeus.
Is that human possible?
I never heard no shit like
but
that.
You know what it is? Like
Nigga's a
it's the
demigod.
way he picks his shots. He picks shots and the way he attacks the body. When you attacking the body, we all know this. Body shots are more effective at the long run. At the end of the day, you got 6
Right.
round. Let's say you're going in for sparring, you're doing 6 round. You get hurt to the body the second round, third round. You get hit 2-3 times in the same spot. Now you fatigue. Now he's working upstairs. The level change. Like he's really he's breaking you down.
What happens
It's
when
not he's
you
knocking you out. He's breaking you down.
you saw the fight he had with the dude that was moving real good?
I didn't like that fight.
Wow.
That counted.
What happens? what happens when you have a fighter that you can't really open up because the punches are hurting you? The thing I love about Boots, man, is that he like overpowers you with activity, right?
Yes.
And through the activity, one of the things he does, which is pretty dope, you know, but he does like a thing where he's blocking. And with those little gloves like that, with a real puncher,
Yeah.
if it lands up here, if it lands over here, I've been in the fight, and I was doing that stuff, and you could do a lot of stuff in the gym, and that shit landed over here, and I was out of it, you know.
Yeah.
And then and you know what I'm saying, and then it caught me again, and I learned. I said, yo, you really can't stand in front of certain people with that stuff. It sounds good, it sounds great theoretically, but I want to know this: what happens if Boots gets hurt? Does he know how to like chill and just be like, because I call it what Chris call it? I call it hyper offensive. Like, you know who's hyper?
Is nice. I'm not gonna get you.
He's cold.
It's just that like he get hit on the chin, takes it.
Yeah.
Has he ever been hurt before?
I never really seen Bull hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I never really seen him hurt.
Years
Is he,
ago,
like indestructible or something?
Yeah, he seemed like something like invincible kind of. Like he hit him, boom, he just take it and hit you 3 times.
Yeah, he's more like it's like he'll outsmart the hell out of you.
I only see Evander Holyfield do that.
So wait, he spars 14 rounds, 4 minutes, 30-second rest. He sprints after, and he gets hit, and it doesn't affect him.
He's not
Right?
getting tired at all.
Wow.
Is he
Like-
human?
Like he's more than prepared to fight. All it comes down to is fight night, who shows up like with the best, I guess, game plan.
So what you think
The game plan.
Karen, what happened?
I don't know.
movement. It was movement.
Yeah, I don't got answers for that one.
Yo, you know what boggles my mind, bro?
Mhm.
He lost to. Let's go back to the amateurs. Even though amateur and pro is different, but was he the same indestructible in the amateurs?
He was nice in it. He was. I
But
saw
he
him.
lost to Africa. He lost to he lost. Africa beat him. He lost. Richardson Hitchens beat him. He's
He's
lost
younger
to.
than them though. How
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they ran same. But I'm saying it's two different things. But I'm just saying, was he indestructible then, or did he just become indestructible? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's indestructible.
I saw him fight in the tournaments. He was always good. You know, it's just okay. This Brian Norman fight, when they fight, you'll really be able to see. It's not that he can do he fights as if what a trainer tells you to do. Let your hands go. Be first. Consistent. Like, he's incredible, right? But see tonight, what happens when you get clipped and you're like, yo, I can't throw for all right, let me ask you a question, bro. Let's keep it a buck. When my father told me this, right? He said, Just, I'm shadow boxing, hitting the bag, boom, 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 boom. 8-punch combination. He said, Justin, who's gonna be there for that?
Yeah, it's a fact.
Something's coming back.
Yeah.
And when you punch and you get hit, that's when you get hurt. When you're in the middle of boom. And for me, it's like on the highest levels, the Normans, the who's at 47. But the Teofimo Lopez's, they're punching a little bit harder, you know, and we have to just be mindful of that. So if he could transfer his game to like being more like Floyd Mayweather was doing that, but then you know who caught Floyd? Chop hit
Chop
caught
was
him.
the first one I called.
Floyd was doing that same stuff. I'm gonna let go on a guy, and then he started getting clipped. So we have to see how that looks.
Yeah, I really don't judge a fighter until I see them hurt or get knocked down, and get back up. Nah, real talk, bro. Because anybody could dominate and look good against lesser opponents, but when you start fighting them guys that you getting hurt and you getting wobbled, you get knocked down, you gotta get back up. You down on the scorecards with 2 rounds left, and you gotta pull it out. You know what I mean? You gotta pull out the fight to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I judge a fighter. If they're able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you guys from are you putting up Teofimo's highlights, Chris? So you guys, out of all these guys we watched tonight, right? Who was most impressive?
Teofimo.
Damn, I missed it.
What?
I definitely want to see that.
Hold on. Who was somebody was just saying, yo, you never know what you get with Teofimo. He could be the best fighter in the world. That was you that was saying that, right?
Yesterday, yeah.
We was talking and he was saying the exact same thing. Yo, he could be mediocre or he could be the best
Yeah.
fighter in the
Yeah.
world. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on
he actually reminds reminds me of Boots, kind of like super
I think
athletic.
Teofimo's a very athletic, and
Yeah.
he's very well. He has a lot in his arsenal, you know. So
he does.
he showcases that very well too.
Did Barboza stand right in front of him
He was
all
trying to
night?
walk him
down?
Yeah, he was boxing.
Yeah, it sounds like Teofimo has the best management, and they picked the best fight for him. They said we need a guy that's gonna stand in front of Teofimo, and we're gonna beat the socks off him in Top Square.
I think this when Teofimo at his best, when he like having fun. Yo, did you see the post that Cordell just put up?
No, what he said?
He just put up a post like, yo, he put up one of his old fights when he won the Nationals. He was like,
Oh
yo,
yeah, I seen that.
he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's like, yo, I gotta go back to having fun, to really enjoying boxing, not just come in there and think I gotta knock this guy out. Or you gotta have fun, and that's when you really at your best. The reason I said that, look at Teofimo. Look what he's doing, bro. It's like he having fun. Like he not even, like he's stress free. He real loose. Like he not thinking like, yo, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. He's just having fun. Nigga just did some crazy shit with his arm.
Yeah.
He was showboating a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
but that's having fun.
It's like being. It's like, you know, you've been on dates before, right, Flat?
Yeah.
Sometimes you with a shorty. The fun depends on the girl you with. You know what I mean? Shorty might be cool. She might be down to earth. You know what I'm saying? She might only. For some other girls, they're gonna have 2, 3, 4 drinks. You know, to bill $400.
He can't do that with just anybody.
Somebody might come back to the crib. This is a fun time. He's standing in front of him, right in front of him. Lazy jab. Look, oh yeah, slow. This is a good time. Rolly's not a good time. Rolly's not a cheap date. Ramirez was not a cheap date.
You don't think he'll smoke Rolly?
Who?
Teofimo. I think he'll smoke.
I seen a guy named I seen Cambosis hit him with a right hand.
You don't think he'll smoke Rolly? I think he'll smoke.
How many knockouts Barboza got?
No,
I think he'll smoke.
I don't know.
Yeah. How many knockouts Cambosis got? I mean, not Cambosis, Barboza.
It's like 12.
I have a good time when somebody don't got no power and they standing in front of me. Look at this guy.
You not impressed?
Look at the left hook. No.
It take a lot to impress Justin.
No, I'm just saying he like a deer in the headlights. He's like, damn, this is Times Square. Look at him. Tio's chilling.
Yeah.
By the way, when they announced Teofimo, they said from Brooklyn.
That's what's up.
They said, so we got one. We got one. Now I'm saying we got one.
We've been getting the best fights in Brooklyn. We've been getting over, son.
But my man,
we be getting the good fights.
My man Pistol Pete said that he don't claim Brooklyn no more.
Huh? We need him. We need Teofimo.
Yeah, right now, we got what we got. How many world champions we got? How many we got in New York, period?
Ever?
We got 2. Africa.
And who else? And Teofimo Lopez.
Teofimo. That's it.
Teofimo linear. Teofimo 2-time undisputed.
It was a time when New York used to run boxing.
That was a long time ago, brother.
Think about Shushu, he coming up.
Shushu.
Yeah.
Shushu nice. That's my guy. Yeah,
He got some hard competition at that weight though.
He do.
I think he'll smoke Fulton though.
Yeah.
No what?
I think he'll beat Fulton.
Stephen Fulton.
Later, not now. Later.
He's been calling him out too.
I think 2 more fights he'll do.
He's been saying that.
What you think, Josh?
I think it's. I think.
I just think that Bruce Carrington in a couple more fights, he's gonna
be
more
too much.
aggressive, and he's.
It got.
I'm with you.
I think he'll overwhelm him later on.
He's gonna overwhelm him in the.
I'm with y'all. See, I'm with the lady. What you think, Josh?
See, y'all let that inner-weight fight get in your heads.
Not at all.
Nah, I think
Scooter got.
It's like a cheat code.
I think it's a very hard fight. I think it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a close fight. It's not gonna be. She's gonna go in and just he got mad.
You think he's gonna knock him out?
He's gonna.
It's not gonna
Yeah, I
be
think he's
walking
gonna be.
Not gonna be walking apart.
I just think in the later rounds.
What's his name?
It's good for us if he wins.
Oh, not Shushu. Stephen Fulton, right?
Yeah.
Let me look at his box rec.
Yo, Josh, what box rec got to do with?
I just
want to say, like, Styles, we established.
I don't know who he
fight.
fought or he lost to. Let me see.
He only lost to Inoue.
Okay, so he beat Isaac Avelar 15-0. The next guy he fought was 16-0. The next guy he fought was to beat Angelo Leo, a monster.
Yeah, that was my guy. That's my guy.
Angelo Leo just knocked out the world a world champion. Angelo Leo is really good.
Angelo Leo.
He beat Brandon Figueroa.
Yeah, twice.
He beat
right?
Daniel Roman, which is good. He fought Inoue, who's his dad is Zeus. He beat Carlos Castros, and he beat Brandon Figueroa again. Okay, guys. He got about 5 or 6 undefeated fighters. He got name brand wins.
Yeah.
So I don't think a smoke, right? We're gonna put him in a pack. I think that it's gonna be a long night, and I think that to win that fight, y'all might be in the same hospital next. That's a hard fight,
think
bro.
it'll be a tough fight like
Brandon
that,
Stephen Fulton is just not in a way. No, to me,
I'm not
bro,
saying Fulton's not game. Fulton's definitely game.
he's not playing.
I feel like it's gonna be very competitive. I think that Carrington might stop him at the towards the end, just because of his aggression.
I could.
But not right now. I don't feel like he should take the fight.
What
right
we
now.
mean? Why we keep saying that right now? What's wrong right now? No time better than the present.
I don't think he's ready.
Why
I
we
feel
keep-
like it's like when Williams fought
Sergio. Wait,
who was it that knocked out Williams? Was it Charlo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel like he
oh,
was a
you
little
talking
too
J-Rock,
green.
J-Rock,
Yeah, I
J-Rock.
feel like he was just a little too green,
Mhm.
for that fight. But that doesn't mean that they're not good fighters and they're not going to be great in their own right. It's just,
He's a 2-division world champion, Stephen Fulton, right?
Mhm.
I'm looking at my man Bruce record right now.
He's like at 130.
He got 20. Okay, Bruce got 15 fights,
Something like that.
right? Rolly was world champion at 14 fights,
Okay.
How many
right?
knockouts?
Rolly fought Tank, and Rolly was ready.
How many knockouts?
Shu got 9 knockouts. Stephen Fulton isn't a big puncher.
He's not a big puncher.
Here's what happens in this boxing stuff, right? When you get hot, go on and get you a big fight, because you don't want to mess around here and lose to one of these guys.
That's true.
Because one of these guys will hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I tell guys is, get in the way, get a dance partner, because what will happen, you'll go in there and a guy will study you. And you won't care about him at all.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. Like some guys, we look at them and fight and we go, I'm gonna knock him out. I take for yeah. Sounds like guys went out
None
there.
of these fights tonight was like.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
I
Yeah.
feel like it was a waste of that space,
Especially coming
waste
off of-
Times Square.
Yeah,
Y'all
they
should
should have had
showed
some
up and
better.
showed out.
They
When
should
you-
have threw Isaac Cruz on there.
Throw some people with
Throw some killers in there.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah.
showed
Yeah,
out.
throw some killers in there.
But you know what? We should have known from the press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at how they all look like they was forced to do it.
Yeah.
Nobody look happy.
They look malnourished, depleted.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like they look like everybody had mad mental issues, losses. It was like,
Theo was the only one that shut up talking shit.
He made the whole press.
Yeah.
Really. He was picking on everybody, talking shit to everybody.
they all look like they got other plans after boxing. They all like they doing they
Devin was
They
like,
got a business set up.
Nah.
That was just quiet.
Yeah.
How his fight went?
Boring.
Lukewarm.
Yeah, Devin wasn't really doing much.
Devin ain't really-
Lukewarm would be being.
Okay.
Yeah, this was bad for a first fight on Times Square. This was
It'll be the last one.
I said,
Well, you said
whatever
doing
happens
something
today.
Yeah.
Yo, I think y'all stunk it up, man. Know what I'm saying
Yeah.
y'all could have gave us a better show. Know what I'm saying? Like,
Not y'all boo-booed in the streets.
yeah, like, you know what I mean? Horse manure. Know what I'm saying? Like, y'all put a
Turkey?
bunch of horse manure on 42nd Street, man. Know what I'm saying? Y'all could have put a better show. than
Fighters, learn to say no.
Yeah.
If you've been off for a year and you've been going through all kind of stuff, you've been having children, you've been in legal battles, why would it be a good idea? Give me a bum. I need a straight bum. I'm going on top square. I'm looking great. Turkey, give me one bum. One bum, Turkey. It wasn't a good idea, man. It wasn't. What do we expect Ryan to really go do, man? It's all he's a timing fighter. Why do you think that Ryan can go do all of this stuff and go in there and just hit Rolly Romero with a left hook at 147? His first fight 147, hit him with a left hook, knock him out. And what do we think Devin was gonna do?
I mean, that did what I thought he was gonna do.
To me, the Devin fight was worse.
Yeah, I feel like that was real
That's
bad.
what I expected from that.
Managers have to learn to just like,
Yeah,
yo,
win or not, I'm disappointed.
I didn't understand why they gave Ramirez to Devin Haney as his first comeback fight, but you know, I thought it was going to be a little more exciting than that was. You know?
what did I say about Chris? When Cruz was
It's terrible.
when Cruz was gonna fight Ryan Garcia, what I said, yo, look, it's easy to say. He's gonna leave Ryan in between the ropes. That's gonna be bad, all bad.
Yeah, nobody looks hungry really.
They're not.
Theo kinda, but
Theo's
Tio's kind of like proving a point in a sense, you know.
He got tapped a few times. He had like 3 lumps in his head. So he
kind of he's up
yeah.
there.
We got here at round was it round 5, right guys?
Mhm.
6.
Oh.
We started really watching.
Yeah.
What boxing got to do? Boxing. Here's what we're gonna do, right? Here's what we're gonna do. We need a great fight every other weekend. If everybody's gonna fight each other, guys are gonna come in there some nights and not fight. I'm gonna just be real with you. You know, when people don't, it's real. Just like when I watched the NBA, and I'm like, where was Jalen Green? He got 7 points tonight. Get used to it. Give these guys some guaranteed money, and let us start getting over. You know, what do we expect?
I know they got a stupid bag for all these fights.
But
Yeah,
then
they definitely did.
What we doing? We out there or what?
I gotta head out because I have to go to Brooklyn, but
walk your dogs.
Hey, yo, what Shannon at?
Shannon Briggs.
Yeah, he hit me earlier, son. He was like, "Yo, where Justin at?"
He's
Yo,
gonna come up?
Where Justin? He was out here.
Oh, word? Oh,
He
he's
hit me mad early.
around the whole line right here. Except y'all.
Yeah, you gotta give me your Instagram too, too.
so last minute thoughts. The best fight was Teofimo.
Yeah, I think honestly that was the best fight. It was the most exciting, the most competitive.
Then second
And-
was who?
Rolly Ryan.
Rolly and Ryan, and then the last one was Devin. So
Are we still alive?
Yeah.
yeah,
Close out.
yeah. So who we have winning the Ryan and Rolly joint?
Ryan and Rolly?
Rolly.
Wait, what?
Who you have the Rolly and Devin Haney fight? Who we have winning that?
I got Rolly.
I'm sorry.
Nah,
Yeah, Ryan
Devin.
Garcia
Retired.
and Devin
He's
Haney.
retired.
Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Who we have winning?
You said
Ryan Garcia and Devin
Devin Haney,
You
yeah.
got Ryan?
I got Ryan.
I got Ryan.
I don't know how.
I got Ryan.
He was scared to go from
You see what Ryan was going to say? He's not going to do that against them. He was like, oh yeah, I'm in his head already. He attacked.
You think he's gonna retire, Ryan Garcia, tonight after this fight?
No,
Nah.
he should. I think he's gonna go do a little bit of drugs and come back and do the thing.
That's
Call
He
it
gonna
a
hop
day.
back on some off.
That's crazy.
He'll come back in a good mood, like, yeah, I'm gonna take this body call it a day. I got him over there.
Was that?
You think that fight still happened?
Wasn't he saying that he was
Nah.
gonna fight Conor Ben?
No. But
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
That'd be bad.
In that fight, I got Conor Ben.
They both gotta win.
I got
Oh.
Conor Ben there all day. Conor Ben and Christian Banks, that was a war. Like that's what I expected to see in Times Square today.
Me too.
Maybe not the same like level of technicality with
Right.
yeah, but like a
Yeah.
it's like a war. We didn't get
And then
that.
nobody going to
Disappointed.
buy it, like, cause they gonna be like, yo, they was
That's one
black.
thing. I can buy myself.
Yeah, they
What?
gonna sell, bro. If Devin and Ryan still fight, they ain't gonna sell.
Yeah, well,
After tonight,
honestly, if I'm being honest, I feel like with Ryan with his back, like his overall just presence is gonna sell.
still,
Everybody wants to see Ryan and Devin. They want to see it.
And they're gonna move different with each other, bro. They got
Well, what's
Ryan's
the,
confidence against Devin is different against Ryan's confidence against Rolly. Ryan respects Rolly's power. Ryan doesn't respect Devin. I could see him approaching it
Bill
differently.
Haney live.
Personally.
In fact, the fact that Ryan lost might have made the rematch better, actually.
They're gonna run with. Oh, he needed the drugs. That's what they're gonna run.
That's that Osterman thing. They're gonna hack
They're
him.
gonna run that hell out of that.
Oh wait.
If y'all need some, I can get some.
He really did it, man. Are you gonna watch that? You're gonna be like, oh, this shit was trash.
Oh, so Devin got to fight Rolly.
No.
Devin gotta fight Rolly.
None of that.
Devin gotta fight Rolly, bro. That's the only, bro. So what would Rolly do for me?
Devin fought at what?
Tiafimo?
Nah, like 144.
144.
So he did good.
I don't like Devin the black trunks, man. I don't like that. I don't know. Something about it is just like, I don't know. I need color, colorful, flamboyant trunks.
You gotta watch the whole fight, bro.
Flamboyant?
Yeah.
You could have went back in the screen.
A happy fighter is a good fighter.
Chris is like, this too much.
Nah, I know you were disappointed.
I mean, look at it. You hear no noise
No.
at all.
So they all look washed up? That's what y'all trying to say? Everybody look like what?
Everybody look bad, Jeff. What is going on?
I don't think Tio.
Oh, here they go already.
Well, Tio fight was good, man. It was good, man.
It was okay.
Oh, when the aspirin wears off?
I
Ugh.
think Tio just wanted he just
They ain't waste no time. Looks like.
There's already on.
Oh, they talking about it already?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, don't be careful, because when my man was on clenbuterol, what's his name? Canelo
What
Alvarez,
the hell?
he came back good.
Sorry.
Nah, they gonna smoke Ryan all weekend.
Yeah.
They gonna
It's
be.
over. They're gonna be on it.
He said that is
Huh?
easy, Dev.
Oh yeah, let's take a group picture and all right, y'all. Listen, thank you for everybody for coming. We had a great show today, man. We had some beautiful guests with us today, and I'm gonna try to get them to come back and check you out. And it was a great, evening. And everybody's last thoughts before we leave. We get out of here.
No. Oh.
Rolly to go. Rolly showed y'all something.
Rolly showed out.
Rolly to go.
Rolly
They
showed
gonna
out.
give me my money.
And
All
I'm
right.
not gonna lie, his defense is getting better. It took for me to really watch this fight, because his last two fights I was just like, what's going on here? But I feel like I don't know what's going on in camp, but it's good. It's doing good.
Yeah, you need to get away from Bullet.
No, I don't do that.
My man, Sean.
I just want to see boxing be boxing without the fear of a loss. Like, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
I want more Caleb Plants out here. I don't care what anybody doing, whether you could bang, you could box, you could outsmart somebody, whatever. I just want to see boxing be boxing, where it's like, don't be afraid to fight.
It's
Take an L, come back harder. Make it exciting again. That's
A lot of people's managers getting fired tonight. All right, guys.
Let me say one more thing.
My bad, Big Flag. Go ahead.
Rolly versus Booth coming at you next. I called it. Well, somebody else called it before me, but you know what I mean? It makes perfect sense.
Never.
Who you got?
I got Booth.
Yeah.
I got Boots.
I'm gonna go Boost too.
It's my peer pressure.
Huh?
Who you got? Boots, Rolly?
What was this? 144?
Nah, they was 147.
47.
Man, cut the camera. Get this guy out of here.
Who y'all got, Rolly or Boots?
Big Boots.
Who you got?
He the best. Ryan was one of the best offensive fighters we got, and he couldn't score. He couldn't shut him down. He made him like Roy, like Floyd Mayweather tonight.
Yeah, he's doing his wave.
Y'all crazy.
You know what he did? You see the Karate Kid, that wax on.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Word. In my seat where you belong. It's your seat.
Not in.
Oh, you mean just get in the camera? Just get in there.
Over here?
Right there.
I'm gonna sit right here.
We gotta get Chris a high chair. It's gonna be the Queen's flip.
About 7 feet 10. High chair.
Yeah.
We got a photo or no? Just
We gotta take a photo.
yeah, take a little photo. That was a good one, guys. I think
That was fun.
did the hood
I'm
show.
glad you made it. I'm kidding.
Yo, I know.